As if you missed it over the weekend, Dave Shaw interviewed with the Titans. They also talked to Aaron Glenn as well. There have been multiple interviews that have been at least set up for the second round of interviews, which will be in-person interviews based on some of the coaches that could be available with the conference championship weekend happening. Also, the Eagles have announced that they have scheduled a press conference for Wednesday afternoon with Nick Sirianni as well to talk about his situation and status with the Philadelphia Eagles. Tonight, you have both the Preds and Grizz back in action as the Preds are back home taking on the Panthers. Puck drops at 7 p.m. over at Bridgestone. You can watch it on Bally Sports. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Yo, 3HL is on the air. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. The snow is finally melting a week and a day late.
Thank goodness.
Week and a day late.
Dawn Davenport is here.
What up? Happy Monday, people. Somebody left cookies in here.
From the Cookie Company.
They shouldn't have.
It's like pure sugar and butter, and
This is all
none
stuff,
of it's okay for you.
This is all stuff you shouldn't have.
But man, it's good.
Blaine left it right by your seat.
Oh, you know I ain't got no self-control.
I mean, it's the Cookie Company. It says real butter, real sugar, real something.
That's real bad.
That's real good.
But it's really good, though.
Ron Slay's here.
I'm in the building.
What up,
I'm in the
Slay?
building. What up?
Hey, I'm in the building. Best believe I'm in the building. Better be ready. I'm in the building.
What do you mean, should you? You already did.
I'm for the show.
Now, I nibble. This is more of a nibble. Like, eating the cookie is eating disposing of a whole cookie.
You told me you had a Reese's Pieces. So out of all of the choices, there's like a triple chocolate, like Reese's Pieces thing, like a, what else? Like maple sugar.
The birthday
bacon,
cake
something.
sugar one.
And so Dawn goes after the sugar cookie.
Mm-hmm. After saying we shouldn't eat it.
Out of
With
all
so much frosting.
Right, but out of all of the choices, don't you go sugar cookie last?
No.
Out of all of the choices, whatever the choices are?
I'm never picking sugar cookie.
Oh, I'm always picking it with the frosting.
No, man.
Because you get sugar cookie in the other cookies.
That's a good way to look at it, yo.
I mean,
So-
it's not like I'm going to not try one of the others later in the show. Let's be honest.
But Slay made a real choice in going after the Reese's Pieces thing because there's sugar in that cookie too. So he's getting two for the price of one. Plus, you said there's real peanut butter in that thing.
It is. It's a peanut butter cookie with Reese's.
Not like peanut butter cookie.
No,
Like
real.
peanut butter in the cookie.
Yeah, like real live peanut butter melted inside the cookie snort.
like
The-
real
snort.
live.
This is how we're starting.
Yes.
The executive producer of 3HL is Joe Hahn.
How's it going?
Honk, you
up,
finally
Honk?
got out of your house in Alabama.
That's amazing.
My son, I got to take him to get his driver's license next week. It's felt like it's been a decade or two, so it's been fun. It's been nice to see you
Look,
guys.
I almost forgot what you look like.
Me too. You were literally
Also shaved
gone
the beard.
a week.
I also
Let me
shaved
see,
the
you
beard.
sure did.
Yeah, I shaved the beard. I got tired of
Pump
seeing
naked
it after
face.
Let
a
me
week.
see. Look up.
See,
Can't see from the
Look at
reflection.
me.
Why'd you do that?
just because I
Why are you
stared
looking
at it
at
in the
me?
mirror for the last week and a half, and I got tired of seeing it, so I said, you know what? I went and got a haircut today. I said, shave the whole thing off. So we're starting from the beginning.
Wow,
since,
huh? You like a baby.
I know.
You're like a baby caveman.
Hey, with a I would say afro, with a mohawk.
All that gray's gone.
It
huh?
is.
It's
That's
out
the
of
main reason, because it was either shave it or diet, and so we haven't got to the diet part.
Yeah, speaking of diet, there's cookies in here. I know you're going to breach your way into here.
I
Oh,
know.
no, please come and get them, Con.
Well, hang on. Let us have
Okay, my
choices
bad.
first.
Because Hunt going to demolish them.
Oh, I will. I will. But there were some good things that happened last week. I got to see my daughter crawl for the first time.
Oh,
So I got that
that's
to
fun.
videotape. So there were goods and bads about being at the house for a whole week.
What's the bad?
Their bad was the fact that I was stuck in the house and literally couldn't even leave the house.
Be careful, Hunt.
There was nothing.
It was like setting him up
He's
for
not careful.
failure.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, my wife wasn't there for half of it, so
Oh,
we're
okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, she was. Yeah, she was with my
You
niece for
drove
half of
yourself
it.
crazy.
So I had 3 days of just me and the kids, day and night.
I mean, the beautiful part of that story is you did try to drive up here on Monday, and the police turned you around and said, like, what are you doing?
I went to get gas, and as I'm getting gas, the police officer, Lincoln County police officer, pulls up beside me and goes, where are you driving that to? I said, well, trying to get to Nashville. He goes, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'd advise you turn that thing around. I said, okay, yes, sir. So I said, guys, can't make it in.
Turn that thing around.
Yeah.
Man, because of the snow and ice, we almost have missed a half of the month.
Yeah. It's crazy.
January almost gone.
I'm telling you, the kids are out of school.
I know.
My son's still
Again.
out of school. He's out of school today.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mine was too.
They should be back tomorrow.
I don't know, Babs. It's
I
supposed
don't
to get
know.
below tonight.
Maybe a late start tomorrow.
Nah, they might as well make them.
All that ice is melting though from the side roads.
Yeah, but it's got to trickle down somewhere. So the trickle down.
Is it going to freeze again tonight?
Yeah. Heck yeah. I think it's supposed to be 16 or something in New York.
No.
Meteorologist.
I tried to deliver something yesterday into a neighborhood, and I got about, yes, I am. I'll get there. I got about halfway into the neighborhood. My car, which has four-wheel drive, started spinning around, and I had to just reverse it and
get some speed.
We good.
What's the song? I had to reverse
it.
Yeah, Missy Elliott. And so I used the curb to stop me.
Oh, geez.
And then I saw there was like a little bare spot of cement to the left. So I got out and like pulled my car toward that cement, got in real quick, hit it in drive, boom, gone. And I like slid all the way back down to 96. Everything else is like clear. I'm like, what is this?
Can't do no school bus.
It was like
4
4 inches of ice too, like
no, it's
thick.
thick. Yeah, no, yeah. This is real life ice skating element.
Hey, Slay, you're good, bro. We're supposed to be above freezing the remainder of the week.
There
Yeah.
you go.
No. I'm talking about at night though.
No, tonight, 38.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Remainder of the week. There are no
man.
lows that even get close to
And then-
32 until Thursday or the 30th.
Oh,
And so
word.
then tomorrow, 53
Yeah.
and raining, and
yes,
it should be
when
gone.
The rain gonna get to all this.
It's going to
about it.
rain like all week.
Yeah.
We're probably going to end up with flooding.
What does salt do to your cars? Ain't you supposed to get that off?
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Miles Auto Spot's about to do some business.
Uh-huh.
Your exhaust pipe? Who?
Miles Auto
Auto
Spot.
I thought you said my exhaust pipe is about to do some business. Like, what you gonna do? Rev your engine up?
No, I was just like,
let it come.
I was spinning around this neighborhood. I'm like, boy, I don't
that
need to get stuck here. I don't need to hit anybody's car here.
Ooh, somebody in our chat, I deliver for Amazon. Boy, let me tell you.
Hey man,
Yeah.
salute to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all some bad boys.
I know
Yeah.
those vans have still been rolling around.
And listen, y'all can give me throw punch Thursday when it come up. I didn't shovel or salt my steps. So at any moment,
Yeah, we know.
We know.
We have the
yeah,
video.
that's
Poor daughter-in-law
Chris
was
put it out there.
like-
She said the next day her neck was hurting a little bit, but she laughed at the time. But this
I
is
saw
good.
Chris put it out there on social
But
media.
guess what
though.
Chris does though? After that happens, I send her the video. Guess what she does?
She did the
Orders
same
pizza.
thing. Oh.
And don't tell the pizza man come to the garage door. He come up the steps, he almost fall.
Oh.
I'm like, boy,
bless his heart.
and it was dark.
Poor police
I'm
man.
just sitting right there with
Police
the camera.
man. Pizza man.
The police and the pizza man.
So would you like to tell that story for those that missed it on Friday?
Yes. My daughter was coming out of the house with 2 bags and a plate of food and a phone in her hand. And why she didn't go out the garage I'm no earthly idea why she didn't. But she chose to go down the steps, and the steps full of ice. She did one step, and it was like Lil Ron said she was on South Park. The way she felt.
She bit it.
She bit it. Dog.
And you just laughed
Yeah,
until
it
you
was-
found out she was okay. And then
Yeah,
you laughed harder.
That was funny. I almost fell today.
Big Jeff said it best on Instagram. Man, playoff football, not a better feeling. We will be back.
Got to be careful saying that, Big Joe.
Why?
Well, I mean, what's he going to say? We're never going to be there
We're
again?
going to fight to get there next year. We
nah.
thought it couldn't get no better. We thought it couldn't get no worse, Babsy.
Nah, I'm all about him tweeting
Okay,
that.
okay, let's get to it.
That is
Okay, all
great.
right,
I'm
with
good. I'm good with him saying
with it.
that.
Okay, I'm with
Now it's different if you're like, I'm guaranteeing a Super Bowl. That's different.
Yeah, we just want to get the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they want more than that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
They're just not going to say that.
Right.
I've been scoring so many years these past 3 years that I don't even know what I'm talking about. You're right. We do
But
want
every
more.
offseason, Dawn picks something about the team, and she says it can't get worse. Or no, I do.
Yeah, you do.
And she says, oh, yes, it does. It can.
So why don't we reverse that this year?
Because she said about the offensive line twice.
Why don't we reverse it?
Like, it can't get worse. And she's like, yes, it can. We did that the last 2 off seasons.
It can get worse, Babsy.
Not this time, Babs.
I legit think that it can't get worse.
Yes!
I legit think it can't get worse from this year.
Yes!
It was
You, Aaron
so
Rodgers.
bad, it cannot be worse.
How about that, Slay Dog?
Don't do that.
I don't even. I don't.
No,
even
I
want
feel
any of
very
this. I don't
confident
want
that
any
it
of this
can't
Babsy
be
crap.
worse.
She hasn't put that out there in 3 years. I have. And
Ever.
she has
I've
fought
never
me.
put that out there.
Yeah, but she always comes back and says it. Okay. Oh, so this is the reverse. Flip it
Yeah.
in reverse. Okay.
Flip
so
it
what
and
you
reverse
supposed to
it.
say?
No, I'm the one that always says it can't get worse, and she says, yes, it can.
I know.
Now she's flipped it.
So now what you supposed to
It
say?
can't get worse than this year. There's no way.
Do you think there's no way it can get worse?
Offensive
There's no
line?
way. Offensive
last
line
2
play.
years?
You know what, Hunk? You can record this. Whatever.
Yeah.
If I am wrong
Please don't.
and it is worse,
Please don't.
I'm done with the Titans forever.
He ain't never coming back.
I'm not. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to find a different job because I'm not talking about him. If it's worse,
Uh-oh. All righty then. You can watch the show live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
The F&M Bank Chat is open. You can hit us up there. Brentwood Academy, 5-star quarterback George McIntyre committed today. We'll tell you where he's going next. 3HL 1045 this home.
What's happening, good people? Ron Slay here, man. Let's bring it to you, Low T Center in the new year. First of all, Happy New Year, you ladies and gentlemen. We've got time to get out there. Fellas, it's time to get to Low T Center and make it a great one. You've been feeling tired, grumpy, notice lack of motivation and drive. You got weight gain, loss of muscle mass, all of these things happening. This is low testosterone levels, people. Get to it. Low T Center, they come with it right now. Low T Center, only $25 to get your T level tested. Let's get to it. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
All right. Yes, this cold weather finally moving on out of here, but maybe during that you realize that you need new windows and doors because you got all kinds of coldness seeping through your old windows that need to be replaced. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is who you need to call, and now is a great time to do it because they're giving you 50% off qualifying installations and no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 months. So super easy to go ahead and pay off brand new windows. I love my new windows in my house from Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and I loved working with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Local company, lifetime warranty on their product, and a 10-year labor warranty, too, which is leading in the industry. They're that confident in their product at Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. They've got the staff in place to support you, the customer, and they do everything right. The product quality, the craftsmanship, all of it. That's who you need to call. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Schedule your free consultation and check out that special going on at PellaNashville.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Joe Hunk is back.
Man.
What's up?
Look at that sun outside.
It is out there.
Feels
be
good.
raining.
Hunk side.
Hear all the dripping of all the ice melting. Music to my ears.
Slay's got drip. He's got the Boom Boom Room shirt,
Yeah.
sweatshirt on.
You got a bunch of different colors in it now.
Lock the door. I've been out there. I've been dropping them off too, boy. You better get them while they hot. I've been all out in these streets today.
I need a new orange one, Slay.
I got it in
I've
the
heard
truck.
you talking with some people about maybe hopping in the Boom Boom Room with you.
I have.
Huh.
You haven't done a new episode in a while.
Nah,
have you?
it's, when things calm down, summertime, I'm coming back hard. I'm coming out hard.
Summertime. Brentwood Academy 5-star quarterback George McIntyre narrowed it down to Alabama, LSU, and Tennessee.
Okay.
They had a presentation at Brentwood Academy today. I watched it live on VolQuest, part of the On3 network. He announced that he is going to Tennessee. This isn't a decision. It is a calling.
Hey,
Oh,
put
there
a
you
5-star in
go.
the cabinet.
There you go.
So Heupel, in a 3-year span, has 5-star quarterback Nico, 4-star, and Merklinger, who we met, and 5-star in McIntyre. He's getting quarterbacks.
Yes, he is.
That's what happens when you run an offense that makes your quarterback look damn good.
And you're a quarterback. So you know what else that helps?
Receivers.
Bingo.
And everything, really.
Especially where 707 is. You get to playing in these 707 leagues, you're running into people. It's almost like AAU transformed to football.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is.
So you run across all these people.
And he's got another year at Brentwood Academy. I've done a couple of his games, and he was young at the time, but, man, big, tall, lanky, can sling it. Team wasn't very good this year. But, man, he stood in there, and, I mean, he would run and take hits and all those things.
I hate I didn't get to see him. I'm going to see him this year coming up.
So congratulations to George McIntyre, whose grandfather was the Coach McIntyre at Vanderbilt, who in 1982 got Vandy to the bowl game, which that started the long drought after that. So everybody pointed back to the 82 bowl game and George McIntyre. Yeah, and his uncle was the head coach at where is he now? He was at Colorado and actually had turned them around into a good season, then left. Then they fell apart again. So he's got a football family for sure, but hell of a basketball player too. I'm sure you've seen him play basketball.
Indeed, I have. Athletic.
Yeah.
Go out there and do the intangible things. It's pretty good. I love when guys that are really not basketball players, but they go out there and stay within themselves. I like that one, and that's why McIntyre helps him. Yep.
Slade McIntyre, during some of the games this season against Brentwood, he threw for over almost 400 yards, had 2 total touchdowns. Against Knoxville Catholic, 361 yards passing, 5 total touchdowns.
Something to look forward to.
And again, team not very good. Head coach gone. One season and gone.
Yeah, they cleaned house over there.
Yeah. So congrats to Tennessee. Congrats to George McIntyre. Great family. And be rooting for you. As I said at the beginning of the show, Big Jeff said it on Insta, man, playoff football, not a better feeling. We will be back. NFL playoffs are fun, man. And I'll tell you this, Jason Kelsey had fun.
Yes, he had a ball.
I mean, so videos before the game start surfacing all over the internet where he's out with the Bills Mafia drinking out of bowling balls and stuff.
I didn't know what that was. Like, what's the drinking out of the bowling ball? Does anybody get that? And it looked like it was on a heater.
He was on a heater.
He was definitely on a heater. He was going. Yeah.
What's funny is, the Bills Mafia embraced him, is what it looked like.
I mean,
knowing he was obviously a Chiefs guy.
Yeah, that was.
Well, when is the last time that he's probably
been able to do it?
Been able to go to a game as a fan?
Yeah. Does it show you that maybe he really is retired?
Yeah, I think he's done.
That to me, that's what I read out all that is he's done and he's here to have a good time.
I thought this year was forced.
Yeah.
I thought they were.
He's such a good
close.
player.
Yeah, they were that close.
Still, even this year, he was such a good player.
Yeah, yep.
But he was hopping in and out of the suite, and at one point, they scored a touchdown, and he's sitting behind Taylor Swift, just guzzling a beer,
just drinking.
I mean, just going,
just drinking. I like it.
Swift, she was just jumping up and down and hugging people. He was just leaned back with no shirt on, just guzzling a beer.
So my only problem with this, year.
Okay. With Jason Kelsey?
No, I love everything he brought to the game.
With Swifty?
Swift, yeah. Is there a celebration after every single play? Like every single play that Kelsey makes? Is it like a two-hand high five? Like I understand being in. Maybe it's because I think she don't really understand the game. Maybe somebody, one of her handlers can call in.
Well, maybe that's true, but I think there's a whole lot of trying to show too. Don't you think?
Yeah,
like being showy.
And then, like, she's making other people show it. Like, now Mahomes' wife, every time, like, she grabbing her, trying to body slam her and stuff like that.
Well, Brittany used to – we talked about this. Brittany used to be the one that got all the attention. And so now, like, when good things happen, she jumps into Swift. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
It's not the other way around.
Yes.
Because she knows immediately the cameras are on Swift.
Doing sideways hugs on her and everything.
She's
it's like –
the worst.
What
You've been around her.
I know. She was rude as hell to me. Rude.
Major RBF.
Yep.
No, I don't think it's resting.
Oh, no, it's active.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's
ABF.
pretty active.
ABF.
We just started something new there.
Active.
What you think, Babs, of the whole charade?
Of the Swift stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was annoyed at first. Now I'm like, meh, whatever.
I'm still annoyed.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it now. You're
I'm
still
not,
annoyed?
Yeah, I'm not okay with it.
I think they show her. Do you know what I think is kind of ridiculous? This whole new narrative that people that are annoyed by the Taylor Swift thing, like, are clearly against women and misogynistic.
dumb.
Yeah,
dumb.
I'm like,
Wow.
really?
I haven't heard that.
Oh, really? It's all over Twitter.
That's
I'm
dumb.
like, give me a break.
That's dumb.
What, just because you're annoyed by Taylor Swift, you don't like powerful, successful
Okay.
women?
That is so dumb.
That is
Yeah.
so dumb. I'm
All
like,
right, number one, don't tell me what to be annoyed by, please.
Right,
And don't
yeah.
tell me why I'm
Yeah.
annoyed by it.
And
Then why I can't be?
by the way,
I mean,
there's
come
plenty
on.
of people that are annoyed by Taylor Swift just
Yeah.
because Taylor Swift can kind of be annoying sometimes.
Listen,
You know?
Whatever you think about Taylor Swift,
Like,
let
I
me
love her
explain something to
music,
you.
but
She is a freaking genius.
Oh, without
yeah.
question.
And she's always bet on herself.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to sit here and think, or say that she can't sing or whatever,
I know.
maybe if that's true, maybe it is. I don't know.
I
But
like her music, but
I do too. But I'm saying, like, you know how people put in like the natural thing without all the computer and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, she can't sing. Doesn't that make her even more of a genius? I get, though, the thing in the box, though, is really showy, but I don't know if it's showy because it's Taylor Swift or if it's showy because she's in a new relationship.
No, for me, it's because it's Taylor Swift, and the reason I feel that way is because I've never, ever, ever in the state you're from here seen you where football is developed and grown, and like anybody that has an inkling of liking of football inside their bones will be at a high school, college, professional game if you're from the state of Tennessee. I've never seen her at one.
I was
That's
going
all
to
it
say,
is.
she's not.
That's all I'm
It's not
saying.
like she's a massive football
And,
fan. Or,
and not even a little
never
football
have
fan.
been.
Not even a little one. Like, that's
now
what I'm
her,
saying.
but now her boyfriend is a football guy.
Yeah, and that's cool, but still sit there and try to, like, I would rather see you every time something happened leaning over. Hey, what was, okay, tell me what that was right there. Give me that right there. Because now you're trying to figure out the game. Don't every time you got a celebration and then, what's my man, Pacheco? Who is number 10?
Yeah,
Pacheco.
Every time he scored, 10.
Is that what she was doing?
It had to be.
I couldn't tell what she was doing. It was like she was
Billy Bob.
kneading bread. You know what I mean? Like kneading dough.
Come on, man.
What was she doing with her fingers?
I don't know, man.
I don't think it was 10.
Give him 10.
I think she was just.
Get 7.
I just think she was being weird. Like I don't know what that was.
I mean,
only when Pacheco
she
did it.
is weird.
But that,
Like, that's the other thing
get to say
about
that.
her. She's like,
People are saying, "Be careful, y'all
No.
gonna have them coming after you."
well,
no,
but
I want them to come on so they can explain it to
The
me.
Swifties.
Yeah, I
Well,
want them
I'm-
to explain it.
okay, but you can't. Like,
It's a
I
se-
love Taylor.
Yeah, it's a
I'm a Taylor fan.
I have no problem with her.
You guys know that. Like, I think she's a freaking badass.
This one.
This is
But-
what I've always said about her. She is a genius.
But she
She
is
connects with her
also-
crowd better than anyone maybe ever.
Ever.
Cool with that.
Yep.
Cool
but
with that.
she's also like a kind of weird, showy, like
Quirky.
person, quirky person. So I can totally see that is like really her.
That's and
'Cause she's
and I can believe that.
different.
I can believe that too. And
Yeah.
if that's the case, all right.
Yeah.
Like, but good gosh.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm listen.
I
I'm
was
with a family
super
member.
annoyed in the beginning because all they did was show her. And I'm like, I want to see a
game.
teammate's reaction to
that.
that. Like, I don't want to see
but the
her
benefit,
reaction. Yeah.
the benefit of them
But it's
showing
gotten
her
better.
in
It's gotten
this
better.
game, I think it's gotten better too. But the benefit of them showing her in this game was you got the Jason Kelsey experience, which I was
Which
here
was
for.
I was
amazing.
That man was jumping out of the booth
I was
to
up for
get
that.
beer from Bills fans who were also flipping him off, and he didn't care, and he jumped right back in the suite.
And also, like, held up a little Taylor
yep.
fan to say hi to her and show her sign.
I'm here for all that.
Yeah.
He
Every
took
bit of
he
that.
took a little girl up to the suite opening to meet Taylor
We're gonna
Swift.
show
That
Taylor
is
Swift.
incredible.
Yeah. See, I'm with that.
So I'll say this. I did see, just because, somebody tagged me in the whole, oh, you're clearly a sexist if you have an issue with the Taylor Swift thing. And I'm like, that's the dumbest crap I've ever seen. But anyway, I digress. So I will say this, though. There's a lot of dads out there that are super excited because their 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old little girls who idolize Taylor Swift now want to watch football. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Like
Absolutely.
I mean, we watched with friends in the neighborhood or whatever, and their daughter's a huge Taylor fan,
They trying
and
to see Taylor.
yeah, and there was at one point there was like, oh, there's Taylor. Oh yeah.
Listen, I totally
So
understand why it
that's
happened.
kind of cool. You're
We got-
bringing in
NFL will
a
be
different
fool.
audience, right?
They-
There you
They're
go.
gonna
We
miss
got
out
a
on
message from someone that says she's growing the sport.
Yeah, and, the NFL will be a fool not to play it up. Like
And they are.
And they are. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you from my perspective in that one window what I don't like about it.
Totally get it. I think it's just her personality, which is why she annoys some people.
Yeah, sheesh.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy the game. Go crazy.
That's probably why she's so dang good performance-wise, too, because
Yep,
she's
she get
extra.
Caught, yep, and you didn't get caught in that moment with
Yeah.
it. I will give her that. She can live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all for people staying in that moment at that time. So,
She needs to become a Titans fan.
who?
Taylor.
Yeah, see, okay.
Let's go. Now she likes
That's
football.
what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying.
There you go.
That's
Here's your
what I'm
hometown
saying.
team.
That's what I'm now.
Slay
Yeah.
went.
Travis is about to retire anyway.
That's
You're
what I'm
good.
saying. Like, you can't hang it up. You can't be that excited about the sport for Pacheco scoring, and then when Kelsey hang it up, now you just ready to sit at home on the couch and go
Yeah.
back on. No,
Come on.
football is football.
We're about to have
That's
a nice brand new stadium.
That's-
Get
that's
yourself
what
a
I'm
box,
saying. That's what
Taylor.
I'm talking about.
Retire. Travis is still going. Jason's the one's about to retire.
No,
No,
yeah,
there's
but Jason
rumors.
Kelsey.
Oh, is there rumors?
There's
that Travis
rumors,
says? Okay,
yeah.
I apologize.
He kind of leaned into it.
There's
a little bit.
rumors out there that Travis is going to
Yeah.
retire, too.
Jason tried to play it like, he'll make that decision when it's his time, this, that, and the other. But yeah, so I'm cool with it. But yeah, let's do it all the time though. Because you don't pick up football and then put it down. Not if it makes you that exciting. If I can go to an event and come up
Slay,
with Babsy with
that's
a new
what
five,
love does to you.
yeah. Well, boy, if the heartbreak ever comes, it's on then.
Also, okay,
She
so
better be a rugby fan then.
do we define her as from Nashville, even though she didn't move here until she was 14 years old?
Oh yeah, her Miley Cyrus all them from here.
Well, Miley kind of is.
I
is from here.
I define her.
Yeah,
from
I think
Nashville.
You do?
She went-
If you spend high school here, are you from here?
That's what
Yeah.
I always do, because people are like, oh, where are you from? Well, I was born and raised in Plano, Texas, which
Right.
a lot of Texas people are like, how would you not claim Texas? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But like, I moved to Atlanta, Peachtree City, Georgia,
Yep.
when I was in 8th grade. So like I say, when people are like, oh, where are you from? I'm like, oh, south of Atlanta. I went to high school there,
Yeah.
So
What do they call it? Your years of
trouble.
no. Your mature not developmental years, your impressionable years.
Oh, yes.
If you're here for wherever you are for your impressionable years.
Impressionable.
Right.
yeah.
So when
That's
did
what-
she leave? So she was here for high school. She moved here when she was 14.
Oh, she left after high school?
I don't know. She left
I
at
don't-
some point.
If she left, no, she can't leave. You come here, you stay
Not,
here.
she didn't leave.
Well, no.
leave.
Now that you say that, I know she had a place over
condo
by
right
South
there.
Street,
Yep.
and so maybe she didn't leave. Maybe
I
she
don't think
just other
she-
places, but
Right.
because she was
probably
working
got
with Scott
recorded,
Bruschetta and then went
Right.
through that whole thing with them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay,
but
so
your
yeah,
home
so
she
base-
was
since-
here. She's
So since 14,
her.
then we claim her.
you got to
Yeah.
have a home base.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Rebel base in Star Wars.
Yeah, you know something to get on my nerves? I'm complaining today, y'all.
You kind of are.
I am. You know what this came
We
from?
just talked way too much about Taylor Swift for the record.
No,
That's
but
what
go
they
ahead.
want.
No, you're fine.
That's what the people want.
Got to give them what they need.
When people do try to start just claiming people, like I saw some on Mookie Betts' page, Louisville claimed him as like a prodigy.
Why is Louisville claiming Mookie Betts? He
don't
went to
know.
high school here. Again.
I'm gonna have to hit.
Overton. It's right down the
I know
road.
y'all listening, man. I'm gonna have to hit them up and figure out like what is that about.
When I was in high school and younger than that, Derek Bottoms was the guy. He was the pitcher. He won everything and all this stuff. And then Mookie Betts, he went to Overton. He's from here. Louisville, get out of here.
Yeah,
What
come
are they
on,
doing?
Louisville. Come on, y'all. Y'all got our lead, man. Be cool.
You need to talk to your brother that I've never seen.
I am, but you had the opportunity. You wasn't here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Mookie is ours, y'all. Like we ain't have no draft.
Okay, we're just going to claim Mookie. Who else?
Yeah. That's like ain't no telling who else they'll try to claim soon. Somebody will try to claim the quarterback George McIntyre soon. Leave these people alone, man.
What about Usher? Usher's about to do the Super Bowl halftime.
Chattanooga?
He's from Chattanooga. Somebody going to try to claim him?
Atlanta?
Atlanta going to claim him.
Atlanta will.
It's close enough.
Yeah, but that's like see, Babsy. Leave it alone.
See,
Babs.
she's
Speaking
from
of
Atlanta.
that,
Just
you know what
South
I'm saying?
Atlanta.
Yeah, we got Baby Babs too. Don't you dare try to say Baby Babs from Atlanta just because Tom and them down there.
I know people are excited about Usher and all, but if the Lions make it, can we just substitute Usher and get Eminem to perform?
Hell no.
Come on
Usher,
now.
Usher the show. Usher
No,
is
dude, Usher.
pure
I'm here for
entertainment,
it.
dog.
Dude, we're going.
We can add Eminem to Usher.
We just had Eminem with Dre and them.
I know.
No, but like full Eminem.
Eminem with Dre and him. A lot of him.
Eminem was tweeting
Yes.
about the Lions in Detroit.
Of course, he
I loved
should.
it.
Like, there's a
that's what
viral
guys-
video. They're playing "Lose Yourself" in there. 67,000 people singing that song,
He's all over the Barry
That's
Sanders
crazy.
documentary.
and that's not like a song with like a
It's just
a
tune
chorus that you
can
can.
get.
Sweet Caroline. It's not that. It's like a rap.
Hands going up and down in unison.
67,000 people rapping.
No, they
Like,
know
whole
it, man.
city had it down.
No, Usher's
That's the
gonna
song.
Usher's
Yeah,
gonna
got it.
kill it.
He is
And
gonna
listen,
crush it.
and we're gonna be at Radio Row, and we ain't missing
We
that press
ain't missing
conference.
that one.
No, we missed last year's.
Was that?
I don't
that's
know
our
if there
girl.
was there one last year.
Yeah.
Whenever Riri was, that's
Yeah,
when we missed
it.
it.
That was last year.
Slay was mad.
Man, that was dumb.
I felt like maybe she like phoned that one in just because she was trying to hide the bump bump bump.
No, she came. No, she came in there.
she was in there? Okay.
We just missed it.
Oh, actually, I don't remember.
She came in there.
Okay.
Did
Did she cover? How'd she cover up the
I
bump?
think she was just had some big on. Because
Like
the
a
bump,
moo-moo?
the bump was only a bump. She didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like a
wasn't a
baby
bump,
bump.
It was a baby bump.
It's a baby bump. Let's get Woody in Nashville in here real quick. Woody, what's up?
Hey guys, well, you still got a year for McIntyre to decide where he actually wants to go. If somebody slides in there with $5 million or something and wants to take him somewhere
Very
else,
true.
Hey,
Very true.
Stop it.
also leave Taylor alone. You didn't even know Pacheco's name, Slay. Also,
I did.
I
I bet on it.
about the
I
plays.
bet on it.
She asking about the plays. She could be asking about the plays in between when the camera's not on her. Y'all don't know. Y'all going after Taylor. Also, Taylor's from Pennsylvania. She was.
Oh, here we
She was
go.
born in Pennsylvania. That's true.
She went to Beach High School in Hendersonville.
No, she didn't. She went to Hendersonville High School.
Oh, Hendersonville, my bad.
See,
Anyways,
you can't come
Come
on here.
on,
Wait.
leave Taylor alone.
You can't come on
Woody.
here correcting
Leave
us, Woody, and then
Taylor
you be wrong. Like,
leave
come
Taylor
on, Woody.
alone. Leave Taylor alone. She's from Hendersonville. Leave her alone. Plus, why would she want to be a Titans fan right now?
I mean, that's fair.
That's because
Oh,
she's
no.
not.
I'll tell you why.
Hometown.
Spend $2 billion on a. Oh my God, on a dome. Let's do it.
Hey, I'll tell you why she wants to be a Titans fan. It's the same argument I make for why these coaching candidates should want to coach the Titans because they have $70.1 million in cap space and a young quarterback that they think is the franchise
Preach,
quarterback
Babsy.
in Will Levis. Let's go.
Preach, Babsy.
Also, Babs is spot on. That is how she is in life. That is true to her. She is just a
Yeah.
quirky person, and that's how she's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, she would be that
She's
way
just-
no matter what.
She's
If it
just
was
kinda
a damn
weird.
tennis
Thank you,
match.
man. Appreciate it.
That's you got to be a Taylor fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of Taylor fans in our chat.
Oh.
Apparently, she's
I
still,
think she's a genius.
apparently she's still registered to vote here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Now, Dustin coming here trying to
I'm
take
like,
it to
who
Pennsylvania.
knows this?
Look, she moved here when she was 14, and she still had some sort of residence here throughout. She's from here.
Yeah, man.
I think she has a farm in where they all do Arrington or Leapers Fork.
I
or one
know
of
she had a
those.
penthouse in a specific building. I forgot about that until
Yeah,
you brought
yeah.
that up. I know that.
Yeah, because I would always drive by and like look to see if anybody was out there.
Up there. Babs,
All right.
who's stalking her?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Who else do you stalk around this area? Any dudes out there you stalk?
No.
Yeah.
You guys
The
know
whole
I
band
love
of Old Dominion.
I love Marky Mark. No, I just go.
You do love
hear
Marky
them play.
Mark.
I love Marky Mark,
But he's in
then
Boston.
he was such a jerk on the Manning cast that like
I
I
missed
feel
it.
like I can't love him anymore.
I met him, though, at Super Bowl and had a conversation with, or was that his brother? Who was with,
Donnie Wahlberg.
maybe it was Donnie. Who was with, what's her name, that does the New Year's thing that
Yes,
got her
Donnie.
start in on Playboy and
Jenny,
McCarthy.
yeah,
Who's with her?
That's
not
Donnie.
Marky Mark.
Yeah,
Okay.
was not Marky.
In the
Whoever
Saw
that
movies.
was a cool dude. I talked to him for like 15 minutes about baseball. He's a big baseball fan. You don't like Donnie Wahlberg?
I mean,
he's a Wahlberg.
it was okay. With
Maybe you could
New
get to
Kids on
Mark.
the block.
Maybe you could get to Marky Mark from him.
No, I told you I'm done.
Oh.
I'm done with Marky Mark after the Manning cast.
Maybe he had a bad day, Babs.
Well, guess what? You are not allowed to have a bad day when you're sitting there talking football with Peyton and Eli. You
gotta
are done.
You got to be on it.
Yes.
So you're done with Marky Mark.
I'm
so then
done.
Vanilla Ice is the next guy.
Yeah, I love him.
Robin Winkle.
He follows me on Twitter.
He follows.
Look at that flex.
Yeah.
All right. How good were those football games? Poor Bills fans, man. We'll talk about that next. 3HL 1045%. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. Daniel Gupton, King Gupton, all the guys at Gupton ready to help you out. They simply want one thing for you, and that's you in the right vehicle for you. That's what will happen when you go see my friends at Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. 24 West toward Clarksville, exit 35, 3450. Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee, just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville and about 30 minutes from where Taylor Swift spent her high school years. That is true. New or pre-owned, whatever you're looking for, truck, car, SUV, Jeep, they will be able to hook you up and help you out, take your test drive. You go inside, they will help make the numbers work, and it will be that easy. Check them out online. CuptonMotors.com is the website. All the dealership inventory is there. All of the dealership information is there as well. You can get all the info there, address, phone numbers, all those things from the website, GuptonMotors.com. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Best car buying experience you've ever had. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield, Tennessee.
What's happening, folks? Ron Slade right here with you, giving you everything you need to know about holistic stem cell therapy. And I'm giving you a testimony of myself. That's right. I went and had it done on my knee, and you said, what'd you have done, Slade? This is my first time hearing you. Well, I had stem cell therapy done to it, where they extract these cells and go and spin them, take care of them, bring them back, harvest them, redeploy them, based on your needs, and the stem cells attack my inflammation in my knee immediately. I actually told Dr. Kellen while he was putting it in, I said, hey, whoa, man, I feel it working in my knee. Like, it was like releasing the 300. And they going in there and just fighting all that inflammation and getting it out the way. You can have the same procedure done. Your body, your cells, your solution. Go get you a consultation so you'll understand it even further. Get all your questions answered. 615-850-4415. That's KellamStemCellInstitute.com.
3HL 1045, this home Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slade. Playoff games were awesome this weekend.
Yes, they were.
Lamar Jackson was incredible.
That was fun.
That defense was, too.
That dude, Lamar Jackson, 16 to 22, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11 carries, 100 rush yards, and 2 more touchdowns.
Talk about when it looks.
MVP.
So this is my thing with Lamar. When we'll get to Mahomes, but when you watch Mahomes dissecting, it looks like the game is slowed down to him when he's playing at his high level, going against the competition. That's how it looks like. That's how it looks for Lamar now. Even when Lamar was his MVP season, it still looked like Lamar was going really, really fast and making decisions quick and not kind of seeing them through. Now it looks like he's right there, man. Like he got the game. He got the entire game right there in his palm, man. And it's at his pace. Nobody can speed him up. Guys are making plays. Like, good gosh, man, it looked like the perfect storm. It looked like the perfect storm, man. I don't know how I can pick against Mahomes again, but I am. I'm jumping out there early. I'm going with the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Lamar is that good.
Ravens minus 3.5, 2 o'clock on Sunday. Shouldn't they put one game on Saturday, one game on Sunday?
No. Both Sunday.
Why? Because you got to work all day Saturday?
That's right. I can't give my full
By the
attention.
way, your Vols and my Vols looked incredible. Nobody's beating them at home.
Hey, man.
It's just not going to happen.
Auburn would.
Not in Knoxville.
Just about to give
Not
you
in
props.
Knoxville.
I was just about
And
to give you props. And then
Auburn
you
is
go with that.
incredible. One of the best teams in the country. Nobody's going into Knoxville and beating them this year. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you right now, man.
The defense they play in Knoxville, you can't get a shot up.
No, it's smothering.
So Sears, who's supposed to be the MVP of the league and the leading scorer, he ended up with 22. How many of them came in the last 5 minutes when the Vols didn't give a crap?
Yep, with 7 turnovers, too. By your point guard.
That was impressive.
Them 3 teams, man, Auburn, Kentucky, and Tennessee, any one of them can go win it. Not just go to the Final Four, but go win it. And you look at any other Power 5 conference, Big 12, ACC, Big 10, none of them have 3. Maybe the Big 12. Big 12 got Houston, Kansas, somebody else I can't think of. But other than that, man, like ain't nobody got 3 teams. They got 3 teams. Neville Arena, you don't want to go down there and play them.
You and I were talking about
You
given proper good matchups, like there could be 3 Final Four teams in the SEC.
It could. I hope it's
That's
they're
crazy.
spaced out. I hope they're in different brackets. Because them 3 man, don't nobody want to see none of them. None of them. Top to bottom.
There was Jimmy Dykes was talking about there was a stat like in the last 6 years, if you were in the top 12 at this point of the season in the AP poll, the national champion has come from that 12 group.
Yeah.
And Tennessee and Auburn are in that mix.
There you go.
And Kentucky.
There you go.
Auburn's
Sorry,
at
Kentucky.
Tennessee February 28th.
Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to go ahead and
You know
talk
when that
trash
last
right
one-
now. They
you
ain't
know when
winning
that
in
last
Knoxville.
one- You know when
Okay,
that last
keep talking
I got
trash.
footage when y'all had the number 1 player and y'all had Walker Kessler. You know who won that game up in Rocket Top? Vols.
Tennessee's better than they were
Two
then.
completely different
I ain't
teams.
even question. Yeah, exactly. That's what we saying. 2 completely different things. Y'all don't want to see this. Not in Rock. Like, the defense is different, Babs.
Dalton Connect went 35 or more 2 games in a row. That hadn't been done in the SEC since Shaq.
Yeah, dude is.
And it's funny watching the broadcast. He goes for 25. I didn't get to watch it in real time, but I taped it and watched it later. And he goes for 25, and the whole broadcast, they're talking about how, man, he's off today.
Yeah.
And then at one point, like late in the game, they're like, well, he's approaching 30.
Yeah, like, what you want him to do?
But when Zakai and Meshack are in the game at the same time, your perimeter players cannot get a shot off.
Forget about it.
And then add Santi in there. He's
And
good
Josiah.
defensively, too.
And Josiah. Like, you got 4 guys, like, and they do cleaning it up.
It takes a lot to win a national title, and matchups are a big part of it when it comes to tournament time. But they're one of the handful of teams.
That's what I think. Those three teams can
Auburn,
play different styles.
Kentucky, Tennessee.
They can play all different styles too. Slow down, fast, whatever you want, whatever you're looking for, they got it.
Vandy lost again.
Lord have mercy. Hey, let me ask you this, Yor, real quick though, because I gave my thoughts on Lamar. What do y'all think Lamar is right now and how he's playing before
the MVP?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because there was debate how much blame should Josh Allen have for the Bills not getting over the hump against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And part of the reasoning, if you come out against him, is that he looks the part, he makes the big plays, whatever. But does he do the little things to get you over the hump and make you win? That's what Lamar's doing. Lamar's got the big plays going, but he's also doing the little things, the little check downs, the little run, 6-yard run out of bounds, and doing what he has to do to get his team to win. And everybody is behind him.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree.
MVP.
So who y'all think playing the best, him or Mahomes?
Him.
I agree.
Yep.
So that's why you're going. You went anti-Chiefs last week.
Yeah, this was crazy. I
haven't gotten there yet.
I kept saying, man, there's no way a team can get to the playoffs and turn on a switch. Look at the Eagles. Look at the Cowboys. Kansas City, Mahomes found a freaking way to turn on a switch and make guys start catching the ball, make plays. The defense came to ball.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's something. I guess it's something to be said about being there a bunch of times, man. You get comfortable. You feel like you're supposed to be there.
We need to talk about Jared Goff, too, as we continue this show, because that dude's playing on another level also. And that Lions story is awesome.
If it was a team to bet against, it would be San Francisco for me.
They're a 7-point favorite.
7 point. I might throw them 7 out.
That's crazy to me.
I already bet it.
Touchdown favorite?
That's crazy. It is crazy.
I
And
think it's
Purdy
high.
struggled to me.
Yeah, and you don't know what Debo going to do?
Debo's 50-50 according to them.
Right.
That's,
Well, and even if he's going to go,
he
he's
can't
not.
go. Yeah, all it
he's
takes
not
is one
gonna be
hit. He's going to be
100%.
protecting himself. Yeah. Detroit, man. Dang.
All right, more NFL playoff talk when we come back. Also, what is going on with the Titans search? And there's a guy on the line that says he knows Taylor Swift. We'll talk with him next. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
What up, good people? Ron Slay right here, bringing Milliken Corp right here to your airwaves and to your eardrums so you can get your people out there standing on solid ground. When it comes to concrete, asphalt, grading, drainage services, you don't want to be missed. And all of you commercial companies that are out there, man, you got these clients that are driving in your parking lot and they think it's a roller coaster. That shouldn't be how it is. Nope, because all the ice and snow is gone. You should be able to have a smooth surface out there. And how do you do that? You ride with Milliken Corp. That's who I would go with. I'm going to choose them to do the asphalt every time and not make it my fault. I'm going to choose them the right way. I love being associated with them. Why? Because they stand on values, and you should stand on values too. People that you can trust. If the job's not done to their standard, they take it down and go do it all over again. Forget what you think it is. This is the company. Their word is the warranty. They've redone the projects. Like I said, not Milliken, they always go in 24 hours, going to have somebody hit you right back. It's a guarantee. 615-238-5909. Head to millikencorp.com.
All right, close your eyes. Well, don't close your eyes if you are currently driving, but the rest of you can close your eyes and imagine a world where you can stream all your favorite entertainment easier than ever. You are in that world right now. Open your eyes. A world with the Xfinity 10G network. The network made for streaming all your favorites. Forget about the hassle. With a reliable connection, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the shows or movies or live sports, all of it. We know you're using your ears right now. Hopefully, your eyes have been opened to the fact that the best way to stream is on the Xfinity 10G network. Introducing the best value in live TV and streaming on the best network with Xfinity Internet and Now TV. Now through March 21st, get Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months, no annual contract, plus Add Now TV with Peacock Premium, a $5.99 a month value included at no extra cost. Just $20 a month. Go ahead and switch today. Does require paperless billing and autopay with a stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Now TV requires Xfinity internet, equipment, taxes, fees extra after the promo. Regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. You can stream Top Chef on Peacock.
Good afternoon from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. I'm Joe Hunk. Titans have interviewed two head coaches, or they're actually in the process of that as we speak. Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan is scheduled to have his in-person interview today for the Titans, as is Carolina Panthers offensive coordinator Thomas Brown. This will be their second interview in the process. Now, after Brian Callahan gets done with the Titans, he's also supposed to interview for the Panthers as well as the Atlanta Falcons. George McIntyre, the 5-star quarterback from Brentwood Academy, has committed to the Vols. He is rated as the number 2 overall quarterback in the 2025 recruiting class. And the Preds are back on the ice at Bridgestone tonight, hosting the Florida Panthers. Puck drops at 7. Watch that over on Bally Sports. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City.
What up, Yoram?
Talking through the playoffs. Will the Titans have a coach by the end of the week?
What's the odds?
I don't know. Pretty good, I'd say.
Okay.
How about that?
Like 70%, 80%?
Jim White keeps hinting at it happening this week.
Ron Slay is here.
I'm in the building.
Hey, I'm in the building. Best believe I'm in the building. Better be ready. I'm in the building. Car ain't got no rules. Time for the show.
You know what was impressive about the Detroit Lions to me? Tampa Bay kept answering them. And Detroit would then answer them.
Yep.
They never back down.
No, they didn't. That was a hell of a game, man.
Good teams answer scores with scores. Don Davenport is here.
What up, Babsy?
That's Bunk. That's Bunk. Twitch, please.
That's right.
Twitch, please. Twitch, please.
Happy Monday. The snow and ice is melting.
It's melting.
Kids are hopefully going back to school tomorrow. Fingers crossed, parents.
I was
right.
late.
What?
I just got a call.
Oh, Babsy called
there
it.
you go.
Babsy called it. Go back late tomorrow.
You know what?
Yep.
Babsy was right about something else, too.
Oh.
I wasn't no fan of Baker Mayfield, man. That man was dealing, dog. Even with that pick thrown at the end.
I told you, the older he gets, the more of a fan I am.
Yeah, like he almost had me saying, come on, Baker, pull it out. Like,
Dan Campbell talked about him in the postgame, and he said, I've always been a fan from afar. He said, we scouted him when he was coming out, and we went to go look at the tight end. Was it Mark Campbell? And he said that Baker had already had 2 pro days, and he came out there and threw for his tight end for his pro day.
that's dope.
And he said a lot of quarterbacks in that situation would have been like, man, I got to rest my arm, blah, blah, blah. He's like, not only did he do it for Campbell, he did it for, like, they had receivers that had, like, specific days away from all of the team activity part of it. And he did it for everybody.
Yeah.
And he's like, this guy's just different, man. His teammates love him.
That's dope.
And now they're talking about wanting to re-sign him. So there you
I
go.
see why they wouldn't.
There you go. He was mic'd up not this last game, but the one before. I don't know if you guys saw just kind of the montage of some of it. He's funny, man. He's funny. Ric Flair's a fan now. I don't
Ric
know if you
Flair is a
saw.
fan.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Ricky.
We'll get into all this playoff activity. The AFC Championship Sunday at 2 o'clock. Chiefs at Ravens. Ravens favored by 3.5. The NFC Championship will follow at 5:30. Lions at 49ers. 49ers open 6.5. They're a 7-point favorite. Niners say Debo is 50-50 on being able to play.
That ain't good.
Big line.
I'll tell you this. Jared Goff in the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
In the first game, he was 22 of 27, 277 yards and a touchdown, 121.8 rating. And then against Tampa Bay, was 30 of 43, 287, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 103.5 rating. So 74% completion percentage, 282 per game, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They're a game away from the Super Bowl.
And the placement of some of those balls.
Yeah.
He is, that man dropping it in a bucket.
You either flavor it.
I hope that, like, if you're a Titans fan, you got to be watching Detroit and what they went through to, like, look at the draft picks they hit on.
They won 3 games Dan Campbell's first year.
Right.
And, like, one of the controlling board members or whatever came out and said, no, we're staying the course.
Yeah. That's real. You look at the picks that they hit on, the line, they got the line in order. They got their skill guys. Like, man, Ben Johnson, he's comfortable doing what he's doing.
Yeah, and then you add Jahmyr Gibbs as a rookie running back, just immediately lightning in a bottle.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
They've been fun to watch, man.
And see, that's
for
what
sure.
I'm talking about. When I was asking the questions about Tajay Spears, when you look at, even if he's a poor man's Jahmyr Gibbs, which I think he's his own person. But you talk about touches, that's why I'm going with the 15 to 20 touches and 20 not even being the cap. I'm 25 the cap. When you talk about touches a game, like, I know Coach Sale said that sounds a little crazy, but, man, that don't sound crazy to me, man. If you can put that ball in his hands, you do it.
Because we weren't saying carries.
Yeah, we talking
Touches.
about catches, everything,
Catches,
reverses, sweeps.
Exactly.
The way they using Jahmyr Gibbs.
I don't think it's crazy.
I don't either, man. Like, you watching them do it. Like, Pacheco's another example. Look how they using him. And then these little guys, man, no knock to King Henry, man, because you got to love what he does. But he's big coming through the A gap, B gap, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can be seen. Pacheco and Jamil, man, them dudes getting little and pew. They cutting out of them holes, man. Hey, man, that's different. Them 4-5 yards.
Different style.
Yeah, they able to go get them too. Man, I like them. I like them. I like the pieces. Gotta get the right person in.
Kansas City, Baltimore game's going to be awesome. I wonder what the Jason Kelsey effect is going to be. I really enjoyed, we kind of got off into a tangent because of Taylor Swift, but the Jason Kelsey part of that suite was incredible with no shirt on.
I want to see Kelsey jump out the box in Baltimore.
And his wife in the background, just like.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Yeah.
I mean, but her facial expression was just like, yeah.
That's about right.
Just another typical day with Jason here.
It was funny because,
to
me, he kind of stole the show from Swift.
I love it.
Absolutely, he did.
Yes.
615-737-1045. It still felt like she was being showy, jumping into people's arms and stuff, and then you
way bigger show.
And then you add Britney to the whole mix, and there's a lot going on in that box. That's for sure. It was like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wonder why they ain't did nothing on that yet.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I know they got so many.
I'm sure it's coming.
Now you have to with Kelsey.
Hell yeah. Oh, man, that's going to be good.
615-737-1045. Kevin in Hendersonville next up. Kevin, what's up, man?
Hey, gang, how y'all doing?
Hey, we're good, brother.
Hey, it's going to be a Harbaugh kind of year. I'm just telling you, it's the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Think so? Boy, they look good.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, hey, I just want to let y'all know. And by the way, for the guys, Hendersonville football, not Beach.
Yeah, we told him.
I used to.
Yeah, we told him.
I heard. But hey, I want to let y'all know. I used to sit in the stands and talk to her during the football games. She likes her football now.
Okay. All right.
See, this is good information here.
All right, that's it. I need to. Okay.
Wait, so she would be in the stands watching high school football?
Was she dating somebody on the team?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Was she dating somebody on the team?
Well, I wish she'd have been dating my son because that way I'd have a song written about him.
Right. Okay, was she nice to you?
Oh yeah, she was typical teenage young lady, but very sweet. Had a great personality, and just kind of sit there and watch the game and just being a high school teenager,
Okay.
Did she have a big group of friends she rolled with?
It seemed like she hung with the same girls, and they all looked like they had a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate that, man.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
buddy.
Yeah, I think she.
Taylor
history.
Thank you,
Yes.
Kevin. Appreciate it, man. I think she went the homeschool route her last 2 years.
Oh, I was going to say, too,
because at that point she started to get.
When did the start hit? Because I wouldn't have. I was overseas when it took off. When did it hit?
She had the one song about the one kid. What was his name?
Boyfriend?
Drew, or what was that first song that hit while she was still there?
Tim McGraw.
That song.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was dating Tim McGraw?
No, she was wanting a boy to, whenever he listened to Tim McGraw, that you think of her.
Can you find that song?
Yeah, it was. It was from her 2006 self-titled debut album.
So, okay.
So how
That
old
was
was
her
she then?
first
Everybody
single.
slow down for me. Everybody slow down for Slay. Don't leave me.
How long?
back
How
there.
old was she there?
She was.
So 2006. Is that what you said? She was
Yeah.
born in '89, so she was
16.
Am I the only one that don't get this?
17 years old. She was still in high school when that happened.
Hey, man.
It was written about
What
a
are you
kid
not
at
getting?
the high school.
That's okay. No, but okay.
How do
does
you
Tim
not know
McGraw
that
get in the-
song?
Man, I was. Do you know what overseas mean? You know what-
They didn't have Taylor Swift in Italy?
You think I'm listening to Taylor Swift in Italy?
Here it is. When you think Tim McGraw.
Need the hook.
Hope I think my favorite song.
Yeah, this
You
is
think
it.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, this is the hook on it.
No.
This song went so big, dude.
Yeah.
And she was still in high school.
Yeah, we were 06. What was it? I was 06.
You were just out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
Like 2-3 years out.
And that's what I'm saying. Wi-Fi wasn't popping.
Not only
internet
were
wasn't
you
popping like
overseas,
that.
you were rolling.
Yeah, I was deep over there. And then I was in the second league at the time, and I had to walk to the office to try to get my music. If you ain't, I was still on CDs, Babs. Remember, I didn't want to cross over.
Oh.
So if I couldn't get the CD somewhere or burn the CD, then I wasn't doing nothing.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't doing no iPad
That's
and all
about
that,
then.
iPods and all that, nanos, none of that stuff yet. It took me about 2 years after.
I know you're always slow to the technology,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I'm cool. On
It's
that.
like you and your green dot over there.
Yeah, I had two big CD books I was working with, a 200 piece in there, one R&B, one rap. Rolling. Yeah, I come. That's where I was at.
And what's funny is you like more than R&B and rap.
I
But
do,
back
and
then, that was what.
No,
you-
I liked it then. But that's what I had.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, it's man.
for people that don't know, your favorite artist right now is Chris Stapleton.
That's my dog.
And Jelly Roll.
That's my dog. My dog. Mm-hmm. That ain't Taylor. Okay, 06. Yeah, I had to tell y'all off air what I was doing on the way to games. It was wild, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not only were you overseas, you were deep.
Yeah, I was deep over
deep undercover.
Yeah, I sure was, boy. Woo-wee. That was a wild boy. Woo. The Italians ain't seen nothing like that since. I know it.
Who? The Italians?
Yeah, all of them.
I thought you said Titans.
No, Italians.
Titans haven't seen anything like that.
No, they ain't seen nothing like what they getting ready to see either, though. The offensive minded quarter.
All right, we do have some Titans news. We'll roll through when we come back. 615-737-1045. 615-737-1045. This is 3HO.
Twitch, please. Hey, you want to make 2024 the year of organization? You should do it with my friends at Artisan Custom Closets. Create that home office space. Maybe you want to organize your garage, or you want to design that show-stopping closet that you have always dreamed of, you've always wanted. Well, do it with Artisan Custom Closets. Local company. Don't you want to shop local? Not a large chain business. And not only are they local, but their products are made and manufactured right here in the U.S. of A. in the Southeast. So bring some calm in with the new year with a free in-home consultation so you can get organized. Call 615-800-2199. Visit artisancustomclosets.com to go ahead and book your free in-home consultation. And they'll come in, they'll look at the spots that you want organized or whatever you want. They'll give you these 3D plans that lay out all your options and your budget. It's amazing. I know because I used them to do my garage, and I'm about to use them to do my home office in the house, which is also a guest bedroom. ArtisanCustomClosets.com. Mention Dawn, mention the Zone. You get 10% off whatever your project is. 615-800-2199. Artisan Custom Closets.
Guys, for those of you with a full head of hair, congratulations. Studies show that one of the most attractive physical features is a full head of hair. You want to know the least attractive and most aging? Well, it's hair loss. No amount of car, house, or success can make up for that thinning or balding, as it leaves the greatest lasting physical impression. Doesn't have to be that way. Advanced Hair is finally available in Nashville with a quick, one-day solution to your hair loss. Advanced Hair could help you look 10 to 20 years younger. No more expensive pills or special shampoos, just your very own natural hair. Guaranteed to grow for life. Advanced Hair has improved tens of thousands of lives, including top radio personalities across the country. This breakthrough treatment is finally available here in Nashville. Did I mention your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day? All you got to do is call 629-348-HAIR for your free consultation and get $500 off. 629-348-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
This is the song I was talking about, Hunk. Everybody in the chat was like, teardrops on my guitar.
Yeah, that was her second hit.
Was it the second hit?
I think so. Tim McGraw was the first.
So Tim McGraw got pub before some high school kid got pub.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's about right.
I'm going to have to go back and listen and see just
This song is awesome.
what the craze is about.
Don't do it, Slay.
Hunk, why you got to be hating, man?
Every song's the same.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
It's just a different guy. Every song's the same, just a different guy.
It
It is. I worked in top 40 radio for over a decade. Every single song's the same, except it's a different guy.
She writes about, for those that don't know, she typically writes, I mean, she does more than that, but she's known for writing about guys that she broke up with.
We would do segments on the air where we would go through every song of her album and figure out what guy it's talking about, what celebrity guy it's talking about.
I can't wait for the Kelsey catalog.
So she's been around 17 years.
It's gonna be a double
good.
album. It's gonna be like the Titanic movie VHS back in the 90s.
So she's been kind of
She's been rolling.
That's all I would say, around the block, like with a lot of guys.
Jessica in all caps, that is not at all true, Hunk. There you go, Jessica. I'm with you. Her songs don't sound the same.
No, they don't sound the same. They're just all the same. They're all the same topic. Every one of them, same topic.
She can't have 300 songs about dudes. Like, she didn't break up with that many guys.
And that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Watch yourself, Hunk.
Jay says Slay's lying. He knows the whole Swift catalog.
I honestly wish I do. Like, I always want to support people from our city, especially people that we claim. Like, I really don't know. I don't see the truth, though. Like, her following and everything. I just don't know no Swift songs.
Somebody said they've got Swifties in Italy, too.
Nah, that was the last place I was worried about her.
Or what?
Her at.
So what was life like in Italy?
Go listen to her 1989 album. You'll like that one. It's not country.
Yeah.
It's not like her old stuff. That's my favorite.
Her country
favorite
stuff was
album.
good, too.
It was really good, but
I'm telling you,
Slay's not going to love her country
There
stuff.
is not an like, I pay attention to this because, like, I tell kids all the time, like, kids, like, I know all this about sports and all that. And I'm like, okay, that's a good foundation for you. But, like, how you've got to be able to connect with your audience. That's the first thing. And so, like, for me, I pay attention to people who are good at that. She is the best maybe ever at that.
Yeah.
This is a new album, Babs.
1989? Well,
is that the song? Is that the record with like New York in it
yes,
and all that?
and
That's where
Space.
she went from country to pop. Not that you can be boxed.
Right.
You can't box Taylor Swift in.
It's a really good album, like start to finish.
She's gonna do gangster rap next, Lee.
Hey, come
on. Bad Blood is in there, like, and now we got Bad Blood. Yeah,
I done
it's
heard
good.
that.
Mm-hmm. Style, yeah.
That's a don't be hating
That's
song.
one of my like favorite albums.
Yeah. I love me, so you don't have to. It's kind of that little thing.
And then one of my songs that gets played at our house often is This Is Why We Don't Have Nice Things. This is why we can't have nice things.
Idiot Garage says, what about the ones about John Mayer? John Mayer's got his own catalog,
That's a whole album, man.
John Mayer.
So she re-recorded her old stuff to own all of it, so that because there was
an issue.
Whole debacle.
Yes.
So when you say, "Oh, it's a new album," it's because she re-recorded.
She got into a battle with her old label, which is I think Big Machine, right?
Yes.
With Scott Borchetta and them.
Okay.
And so she tried to own all of it, and now does.
Oh, I see it.
And now does. Yes.
2014.
Okay. Can we talk
everything.
about the Titans?
No, I like this. I think this is interesting.
No, I'm done.
Because Dawn's got bad blood.
Yeah.
I want to go back to, hey, Hunk, look up John Mayer's dating resume. It is amazing.
He has dated like the hottest girls ever.
That resume is a lot better than his albums.
That dude's an incredible musician. Why are you just hating on everyone?
Because John Mayer.
Damn, you get locked in the house like freaking The Shining for a week, and you come back and just hate everything.
Oh, I do. I absolutely do. Because again, John Mayer's awful. He's great in concert, amazing musician. Songs, horrific.
All right. My phones just went down. Can we take calls?
Yes.
All right, go to Brian. This is funny.
For the love.
This is funny how this is written online, too. Brian in Adams, Tennessee. So it's written Brian Adams, Taylor Swift. All right, Brian, what's up, man?
Correction, my phone's also just went down.
Oh, so we can't do it.
I was hitting it and it broke.
All right. All right,
shame.
Don, you get your wait.
Oh,
Brian.
Brian's there.
You there?
Yeah, I got
There
you.
you
What's up,
are.
man?
It's my understanding that Slay said it was complaint day.
Yes.
It is for him
Okay.
and evidently Hunk.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on here.
So I get to watch football, and I'm forced to look at Taylor every time a play is made. And now I turn to my favorite sports radio station on the planet, and I got to listen to the crap too.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm with
Don's
ya.
turning the topic right now. Let me just tell you.
I'm with
But you know
you.
the funny part about that, Brian, is
I
you
don't-
called in to extend it.
Let's talk to Texas State volleyball, for heaven's sakes. Anything.
Thank you.
Anything.
Thank you, Brian Adams.
Wait. Okay.
All right. Summer of 69. Does Brian Adams suck too?
No, he's good. I like
Okay,
him.
all right.
He sang that song in Robin Hood. I like him.
All right, let's go. Micah next up on 3HL. Micah, what's up?
Hey, so I wanted to talk some balls. So today we got George McIntyre now with us with the balls. Bama, they got a bunch of players going out. We have the big recruits. We just got the offensive lineman from LSU. The Vols are taking over the SEC. The SEC is ours. The Vols are on the uprise, and Bama is going down.
Talk that talk, young Michael. It's my guy.
I mean, Linda just come in here, trash talk Monday.
Hell yeah, Michael.
Well, I thought you'd have gotten the shaker out for that.
No, because I know that's my guy. I thought he was going to go NFL related. Then he went Vols related. That's what's up, Michael. Appreciate that, man. Way to put that back in our veins. Babsy needed that.
What I love is that the whole chat is quoting Taylor Swift songs to Dawn right now.
Oh, my gosh. Dawn, shake it off.
Dawn,
Dawn.
why you gotta be so mean?
Why you gotta be so mean?
Can we do a segment with that? Everybody call in today.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Post for Babsy.
Oh man, why do I think that's so funny?
That's hilarious. Babsy, shake it off. Well,
Somebody just mentioned Morgan Wallen. Did you see the video rolling around social media of Morgan Wallen playing basketball?
no.
I mean, just taking people. Correct. I'm going to look it up, Slay Dog.
I'm going to look at him now.
All right. 615-737-1045. Shake it off, Dawn. That's really good.
Dawn, you ready for it?
Oh, my gosh. It's never ending. Oh, man.
Jay says John Mayer stole everyone's girl.
It's true.
telling you that list.
He's
is
still
way
not
better.
married, right?
I don't think
I
that
think he's
dude's
still
ever getting
single.
married. Yeah. He's just rolling.
Oh, my gosh.
A couple of notes here. This from Tom Pelissero. Excuse me, not that cough. He didn't do that. I did. Titans defensive pass game coordinator and cornerbacks coach Chris Harris will interview to be the Bears defensive coordinator. That from Pelissero. Titans' second interview with Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan is in person and today, per Jeremy Fowler with ESPN. Callahan has several second interviews lined up this week. Tennessee today, Atlanta, and Carolina also, according to Pelissero. Titans have, this is interesting, y'all. Titans have interviewed 10 of 11 coaches in which they had reported interest. The only one on the list who, with which they have not talked with is Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Meanwhile, he has interviewed with 5 of the 6 teams that have requested him.
So Ben Johnson really ain't fooling with it.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I guess.
No, don't guess. That's what it is, y'all.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we got to go and tell the people what it is.
Well, because he didn't have a ton of time, so
Yeah, he like, nah.
he
I don't
just
know.
made his decisions.
I just went through what y'all about to go through. I don't know if I got the time for that.
So,
What?
Rebuilding.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant personally.
No,
That you
no,
found
no, no.
something on the internet.
Oh no. I was talking about. I was speaking in Ben Johnson's voice.
Oh,
So to note with Thomas Brown's interview, that satisfies their Rooney Rule with 2 in-person minority candidate interviews.
Right.
So
I don't know how Thomas Brown gets a job. Just coming off the Carolina thing, like you'd have to be really good in the room, right?
really, really
Like,
good.
how am I going to justify hiring the worst team in the league's offensive coordinator?
I agree.
And he could be the best coach ever, but
It's
I'm just
hard,
saying,
yeah.
like, y'all have the number 1 pick, and you have to give it up. Like, you ain't even going to have a number one pick. Not that matters in terms of hiring a coach, but that's where you are.
I mean, but that has nothing to do with hiring him. What you look at is what was their development there? Was there?
They sucked.
I know. I'm not sure that I'd be okay with hiring him as my head coach just because he's got the Panther, like, what word am I looking at for here?
The
Awfulness.
Panther.
Yes, the Panther awfulness,
Stench.
like all on him. Yes,
Stench,
he's got
yeah.
the Panther stench on him.
Yeah,
There you go.
Whether it's his fault or not.
Yeah, the left
you
tackle
know,
ain't been able to shake that. That's why they
it's still
He
should
can't
his
shake it off.
offense, right?
So you're going Swifty
He
now.
can't shake it off.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Would you be okay with him as the OC?
No, he
No,
came
I'm
from
straight.
Carolina, dude.
I don't
No,
need nothing
you
for
wouldn't be
Carolina.
okay with him at all. Like, what if they hire? What if the
No.
Titans hire Callahan
I'm okay with
and
that.
hire him as the OC,
Here's the thing about Callahan is this dude must be,
and then keep London
Sharp.
as the quarterbacks coach?
because he's got 3-second interviews at least. So,
Who, Callahan?
yeah. There's something to be said for
Like what
that.
they see, yeah. Like what they hear.
What do you got?
We have Callahan audio.
Oh, yeah. That came from a Tom Pelissero story, actually,
Yeah, that he did, last year?
in the offseason. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he did a piece on Brian Callahan, and he talked to Peyton Manning and all this. And then Hunk broke it down into some cuts from the NFL Network. Brian Callahan, what does being a coach mean to him?
It's about giving guys information and tools to go do their job to the best of their ability. And you try to give them information that they can digest, tools that they can use, and really try to develop the player so that they can have success.
Like that?
Yeah.
Sound cool.
Let's hear that one more time, Hunt. Let's do a little deep dive into that little cut.
It's about giving guys information and tools to go do their job to the best of their ability. And you try to give them information that they can digest, tools that they can use, and really try to develop the player so that they can have success.
Information and tools
Mm-hmm.
to allow the player to be the best player he can be.
Yeah, and develop. That's key.
Sounds good if you do it.
Sound good. There's a lot of people that sound good.
Right.
Gotta get in the
So,
building and do
Implementing it is the key.
I mean, would you argue that there was development with Joe Burrow? So how much of that goes, like what percentage of that does he get?
something. Yeah,
You know,
that's
I mean,
great.
no
That's
one
great
knows
question. No, it's great.
unless you start talking to other people.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sure
Well-
they're doing a deep dive into it, but there's no way.
Oh, for sure.
No way we can know. There's no way we can know.
Right.
No,
so that's
but-
what makes it hard for us to have an opinion about any of these dudes.
And anybody else.
But I would argue that
Right.
what they were able to do when Joe Burrow was gone showed development
Ah,
and
good point.
creativity
Brownlee, what was
with
it,
Jake
Brownlee?
Browning.
Yeah,
Jake Browning. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
Brownlee.
what they did with him, knowing skill set was
That's a great point.
Yep.
not nearly what they were used to, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I would argue that.
And he able to fit in with a not so great offensive line at the time too. So,
Right.
He also says that good players make good coaches.
Good players make good coaches, and to be around Matthew in Detroit, to be around Derek and now Las Vegas, and then my time with Peyton, and then here obviously with Joe has been a real blessing. Most guys can go their whole career and not be around those types of players, and I've been able to be around quite a few of them.
I love that.
Peyton
from a head
loves
coach.
him.
Yeah, Peyton talks highly of him.
Yeah, but
I mentioned Brian Callahan because he has been huge for me this year. He's going to be a top offensive coordinator, maybe a head coach like his dad at some point in the near future.
Dang.
good
Good,
lead-in.
job, Hunk.
That was a good lead-in.
It was like he was in here. Like he heard somebody say something.
That was-
Yeah. and just hit
Yeah, let me jump right in there.
Right.
Hunk's the
take
guy
it
in the
back.
warehouse in the action movie, and he's not the guy with one bullet left. He's got the clip over his
Yeah,
shoulder.
he's
They're
unlimited.
like, come around that corner.
Came packing.
Yeah.
I like that. I like hearing that from Callahan. I think that is key. I heard that a lot from Savage throughout his career. Just listening to guys that like their coach, they let their players be the player, and they understand that the player is the most important part. Like you don't have a team without having good players and letting those players be good players. You know what I'm
Jimmy's
saying?
and the Joes.
Yeah, Jimmy's and the Joes. That's right. Forget the X's and O's. But you let them go out there and also let them govern themselves. I think it was telling when Vrabel first got here. I was listening to the Bussin' with the Boys this weekend with Derrick Henry on there, which is a pretty good podcast, man.
Yeah, it is.
That was a pretty dope interview too. Derek talking about the pieces that they had and how they all grew together. It seems at that point, Vrabel was letting the players do. It was about, and not saying it wasn't about the players. It seemed like he could. At the end of it, he was trying to be the maestro to make players and pieces fit instead of like what he inherited. It was kind of there. You know what I'm saying? And everybody grew with him, and he grew as a coach. Then at the end, when pieces started going out, it was like, okay, well, let me get this piece. Let's make this here. And then he started pushing a little bit. You know what I mean? And to me, it became a little bit more about him.
Braves?
If that makes sense, yeah.
That's what you pulled from, like, between the lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when that window's closing, as a coach,
you're trying to do anything you
get it
can
back.
to keep it open.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you could gravitate toward more of a control mindset.
Yes.
Like,
Watch
because it's getting away from that.
Yes.
watch the Bills next year.
Right. Bingo.
Ooh.
Bingo. Yep.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Spot on.
They want a little Scott Norwood action.
Sure.
Another wide right field goal.
Hey, man.
Man, Jim Nance hit that so perfectly, too. Like, he had just that dialed up. For those that don't remember, maybe you're not old enough, but the Bills lost 4 Super Bowls in a row.
I remember.
And the first one was Scott Norwood went wide right with a potential game-winning field goal. It was 6 seconds left, 47-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Pushed it wide right, down by 1. And he was out of the league 2 years later.
Couldn't handle it.
But, yeah, so it's unfortunate that the kicker's name for Buffalo is Bass, and he went and sat on the bench after he missed, and there was like a helmet warmer behind him, and he sat where it covered up the B, and it was his ass sitting on a bench. I felt so bad for him.
Oh, and that's exactly what Bills fans were saying to him, too.
Every bit of it.
Here's what Nance said. The 2 most dreaded words in Buffalo have surfaced again. Wide right.
Wow. God, Nance is so good.
I talked with Tracy Wilson early this morning. She's going to come on Thursday at 5 o'clock, talk about that game, but also talk about that Ravens and Chiefs matchup coming up.
Is that the one she's working?
Yep.
Yeah.
She and Nance and Romo have the AFC.
Yep.
So that'll be good. That's coming up on Thursday. Yeah, more Titans notes. What do you guys think about this search? Not been a lot of info, but there have been a lot of conversations and multiples now with multiple guys. 615-737-1045. Babsy, you got something? You look like you just dying to sing a Taylor Swift song.
I was just going to say, you guys think we're going to be talking about the new Titans head coach in the next couple days? Buck said he expects it by Wednesday.
Well, there's a blank space. He can write his name.
Who?
That's a Taylor song. It's okay.
We'll be right back.
What's happening, good people? Ron Slay here, man. Let's bring it to you, Low T Center in the new year. First of all, Happy New Year, you ladies and gentlemen. We've got time to get out there. Fellas, it's time to get to Low T Center and make it a great one. You've been feeling tired, grumpy, notice lack of motivation and drive. You got weight gain, loss of muscle mass, all of these things happening. This is low testosterone levels, people. Get to it. Low T Center, they come with it right now. Low T Center, only $25 to get your T level tested. Let's get to it. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
310 1045 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay.
What up, though?
You okay over there? Guess what?
What?
1045 The Zone's high school basketball game of the week is back.
When?
Tune in this Thursday and Friday.
I hope you know because you're doing it.
No, it's me.
To hear Ron Slay and Lucas Panzica.
Me and my man Pan.
Call high school basketball on 1045 The Zone starting at 7 p.m.
We've had some good games, too, man. First game went to overtime, Father Ryan and Lipscomb. Second game was Centennial and, nope, I'm lying, Nolensville and Franklin. And then this game would be in Brentwood Academy at Ensworth. Friday won't be me. I'll be gone. But yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Who steps in for you?
I think Sammy.
Sammy Kincaid.
Sammy and Pan. The Sammy and Pan show.
Panny and Sammy.
I was going to say the Pam show, but that ain't really it. That ain't really it. I mean.
615-737-1045 at the RHL 1045 on Twitter.
That'll be fun, though.
Want in, it will be fun.
Yeah, y'all come out and holler at us. I saw Micah. Saw a lot of listeners out there. Shout out to y'all.
Cody in Dixon. Cody, what up?
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Been enjoying this 48-degree heat wave out here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
It feels like 90.
Hey, I got a question. Now, there's been more head coaching openings this year than I can remember in the past.
Yeah.
And I figure it's because this guy punched the NFL in the nose. But there's a very capable dude out there that would be a great head coach that nobody is talking about, and that's Brian Flores. I mean, he was a great interim head coach with the Dolphins, and I think he'd have something to offer a team.
Defensive coordinator for the Vikings, for those that don't know. Yeah, he's interesting. Thanks for bringing him up, Cody. Appreciate you, man.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Yeah, Flores, in terms of defensive coordinator, one of the better guys out there. And the reason why I like him is because of how aggressive he is. He blitzes more than almost anyone in the NFL. So, yeah, it's weird because there are so many openings, and that's a guy that you heard about all year long.
Yeah. He gets the best out of his guys too, whether they be stars or not. You look at that Miami team, but when they turned it around in the second half of the season, they were rolling.
Right, and the Minnesota team and what they were dealing with quarterback-wise.
Absolutely right.
And they were having to, really rely on that defense.
Yeah. So, shout out to them, yeah.
Does that have to do with that lawsuit against
I think
against the Dolphins, Giants, Broncos in the NFL, I think.
They won't say yes, but
I mean, he's still in the league. He's a defensive coordinator for the Vikings.
But he brings up a good point. No interviews for him?
That's true.
It's almost like the league picks like 7 dudes and then they should just go to the same place and just like everybody interview them all right now.
Somebody came up with that, said that, when they have the coaches meeting, they should send I know they said minorities for sure down there and let them get interviewed so that you'll have that in front of you. A lot of times they don't know who they are, so you get the same ones in their face, or names more so in their face.
That makes sense to me.
When you talk about coaches. I forgot who came up with that. I thought it was a good point, though.
So Rex Ryan this morning, you know who he suggested for Bill Belichick? And he kind of said it with kind of a half smile.
Himself.
He was like, if you're the Buffalo Bills, do you think Sean McDermott's going to get you over the hump? And you have a chance to bring in Bill Belichick? And I was like, that's interesting because all of the talk has been about Josh Allen. Can Josh Allen get over the hump? But in reality, maybe it is Sean McDermott.
Guess what, too, though?
What you got?
Why does Belichick get this pass as if he's the guy to get everybody over the hump when he couldn't get his train back on the track?
Right,
he couldn't do it with Mac.
Yeah.
Josh Allen a little bit better than that dude.
I mean, no.
I see what you're saying.
I thought it was more problems than just Mac Jones for the Patriots.
Yeah,
I thought people were smiling and grinning going to go play them
because it was that bad.
Yeah, like hell yeah, put him on the list.
Jones was pretty bad.
Yes, he was, but that was his guy too, though. So that's what I'm saying. Like
I went, as you like to say, I went 10 toes down against Jones.
Yes,
after that first year, I'm like, the league figured him out, man.
You did. You did. And Bill said he poured more into him. That's our guy. Is it? Was it?
Isn't it weird that Josh Allen is 3-0 against Mahomes in the regular season and 0-3 against them in the playoffs? I mean, it's more than one guy against the other, but I mean that is really strange stat. It was set up this time. I mean, you had the home game. You're favored.
This is it. Like
Man.
I've been
Bills fans were crying.
No, that's an understatement. They tried to physically disappear like Alice in Wonderland. Like the man tried to make. It was on CBS. The man tried to make himself disappear inside of his hat. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Do y'all still believe?
Was
in
he
Bill
crying?
Belichick?
It was all over
What,
the
crying?
place.
No, that man was.
He couldn't cry.
He was just
like
hiding.
both
No,
reasons.
he wasn't hiding. He was like a real life meltdown, like a cry scream. I'm done with this. I'm done with life. Like I felt that someone should have sent somebody with him to walk him to his car.
Make sure he was okay.
Yeah, and then
tried
get
to
him into his
jump
own.
in that hole.
Yeah, like
with
get
the
him
new
into his
stadium's
own.
being built.
Like exactly. Like that man. Though that was not fun. I could not even stop laughing either. Do y'all believe in Bill Belichick still?
I don't.
I mean, I passed him. It's over. Hey man, listen, everybody.
But I can't wait to see what job he takes and what he does with it.
And how it feels. I'm gonna go and say
You think-
and how
you
it's
think
gonna
for
feel,
sure,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's over, man. We just got finished talking about with Vrabel, his situation. When you come into it and you've done it away and it starts to work for you, it's hard to try to grasp it and keep it on like
Yeah, but
Keep control of it.
maybe
Yeah.
what you need is a change of scenery
I mean need
and
a,
less control.
yeah, he does need to change the scenery. Home. Couch. Not
Just
sideline.
ripping the goat.
It's done, man. Like you the GOAT. Like what you want? What you want
He
to do
ain't
now?
done, man.
Yeah, well,
Nah.
come on out here. Guess who gonna love talking about you?
You're going to put Nathaniel
Are
on
you
him.
going to put
I can't
Nathaniel?
wait.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
what I've been getting to. Thank
Oh,
you.
here
I
we
can't
go.
wait. I cannot wait. Come on, Bill Belichick. Bring you in that little sweater.
His little hoodie.
Yeah, put it on.
His little cutoff hoodie.
Yeah, make it a corduroy. I wanted to be a corduroy cut-off hoodie. Yeah, please come on. Man, as matter of fact, be down the street in Atlanta so you can catch some of our airwaves. Hey, yeah. They gonna want out of there so bad. Kyle Pitts and them ain't gonna want none of that. They gonna be, man, Drake London, they gonna be on the first thing smoking. Get me out of here. What's Bijan Robinson? He may like it. Because he'll get a workhorse, you know what I mean? He'll give him his workhorse. He can 2 years and run him in the ground. Ain't nobody playing that way no more, Bill. It's over.
This is what it took to get him going.
It's over.
Bill Belichick,
It's
Nathaniel.
over. Yeah, it's over.
Nathaniel.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Put it on his forehead.
I'm not confident. I'm not comfortable going that far.
well,
Put it on his forehead.
Yeah, you know how in the preseason they run out there with the helmets on and they got this strip, that strip on top of their helmet so everybody know.
Yes.
Put Nathaniel on his little hoodie.
Nathaniel.
Yeah. Who gonna get him?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Come on, Bill. Yes, I've been waiting on it. I waited all year for this.
I think he'll be good enough to like be like good, but I don't think like there's not an elite team coming for Bill Belichick.
And because of that, you know what segment will be waiting on you?
Nathaniel.
That one right there.
Are you already starting to look ahead to 2024? Like who the Nathaniel
Yes,
candidates
I am.
are?
And he's right there in the running. I just need to know
What's
where he's
another
gonna land.
candidate?
I need to know where you go. My boy from he don't never let us down. From the Chargers. What's his name?
Herbert?
No, the coach.
Nathaniel.
The coach got fired.
Oh my gosh.
Golly. He kept on messing up, y'all. He messed up year after year. God,
But he's
what's his name?
gone.
I know, so who's gonna
How
get
can
him?
I not pull this name? We've been talking
We've
about
been
how
talking
bad
about it all the time.
no one's lost more one-score games than this guy.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
He's getting old. All right, we'll get that name for you during the
You're
break.
gonna be in the Nathaniel boat.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. We'll be right back.
Brandon Staley.
Brandon Staley. There you go.
Brandon Staley. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now the storm and the ice and the snow and everything's about to break for a second. And with those seconds, they're precious. What you need to do, use this time wisely. Go and contact Cove Generator so you can be on deck. Next time it comes through, you can be ready for it. Get your own Generac home standby generator, and you can be always connected forever.
Yes, and get your estimate on your Generac home standby generator from Cove Generators because they are your premier Generac home standby generator dealer. Family-owned business, which means you're dealing with someone who cares, and your project manager, your technician, stays with you through the duration of the ownership of your generator. So you got a lifetime partner help you out there with Cove Generators. Visit covegenerators.com. Never lose power again. Call them today, 931-559-3311. covegenerators.com.
Stay connected through it all.
Good evening from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. I'm Joe Hunk. Titans are on their second round of interviews with multiple coaches, one of which being the offensive coordinator from the Bengals, Brian Callahan, as he is going to meet with the Titans, or should be meeting with the Titans today. After that, he is going to be meeting with the Falcons as well as the Carolina Panthers. And in fact, just a few moments ago, news broke that the Panthers have hired their general manager / president of football operations in Dan Morgan, which is the first step before you want to hire a head coach. Also, speaking of the Panthers, offensive coordinator Thomas Brown is set to have his second interview with the Titans today as well. Both the Preds and Grizz are back in action tonight. Memphis is up in Toronto. They tip off at 6:30, and the Preds back home at Bridgestone, taking on the Panthers, 7 p.m. Puck drop there on Bally Sports. For all your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Vols, the flagship station for your Tennessee Titans, as well as home to 3HL. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful evening in the Music City. Well over 32 degrees, thankfully.
Finally!
It was a fun run.
It was a good week.
Think we'll get another snowstorm before the winter's over?
Definitely.
No.
You, Aaron Rodgers.
What? You think just one, Babsy?
Yeah, we're good. That was a hardcore one.
She's like offering a directive to Mother Nature.
Yeah, like what?
We done.
I mean, since 1990, Nationals averaged, 4.8 inches per year, and they got 7.6. We got 7.6 in this one.
We're good for 2025 now.
There's always another one before spring. You know?
I know, usually like early March, late February.
Always, yep. There's always one that leaves scratching your head. When we get hit like this, there's always something weird to come along with it. Okay. We'll be to pick you up, Babs.
Babs made her mind up. Babs is here.
Hi.
What up, Babs?
That's Bonk. That's Bonk.
True.
Twitch, please. Twitch, please.
This whole snow
Twitch,
ice
please.
Done.
It's over for you?
It's over. All right.
You done with it?
I'm done with it. Eagles fired their DC. Panthers hired a GM in-house.
Dan Morgan, who was an incredible linebacker for them. He was a great player. I don't know what kind of GM that makes him. Probably better than the last guy. Be my guess.
Ooh.
Who was the last guy?
I don't know.
Does it matter?
No.
Nope.
Hunk just told you Thomas Brown is in town. What
For
up,
his
TB?
second interview.
Hope he just got here.
I mean, earlier I was like, why would you hire anyone from the Panthers? Like, how are you going to sell that to your fan base?
You can't.
He could be a great dude and a great coach and all those things, but man, you're going to trot him out there and be like, hey, here's our new head coach. He was the offense coordinator of the Panthers.
Who? Who?
How was that offense?
I don't know. The Panthers are such a debacle as an organization because of ownership that you almost like kind of give them a pass.
They've been hit by a debacalypse.
I mean, Baker Mayfield was with the Panthers. He was on with his hand in the dirt on the scout team.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you
ran.
can get out.
He ran.
Ran toward Ran?
Ran so
Yes,
hard.
You got to really away from that.
Oh,
You can
Hunk.
get out.
You see, yeah.
Hunk's just throwing in Taylor Swift songs.
I'm going to say, I don't even know him.
That
Yeah, so
one
they
I
go-
didn't get.
They just go unnoticed sometimes.
Well, it's because she has so many songs. Tons of lyrics, Slay. The Blank Space one's actually a good song, even though, it's a good song.
So, Thomas Brown with a second interview, Brian Callahan with a second interview, and then Dan Quinn with a second interview for the Titans head coaching job this week.
What do you think about
those
Dan
are your
Quinn?
3 with second interviews. If they hire Dan Quinn, this Titans fan base their heads might explode.
And why shouldn't it? We should be trying to duck our little heads off in our little beanie hat like the dude from the Buffalo Bills was. at the game.
So you would not be happy with a Dan Quinn hire?
No, I mean, like, just looking at his track record. What would make me happy about Dan Quinn?
Because he's been a head coach before?
And he's been there
Because
and
he's-
had a debacle before.
Well, he got him to the Super Bowl. Slay.
Yeah, I mean, he
With a 28-3
they
lead.
played. They should have won a
Look at that.
Super Bowl.
I mean, that took some doing.
Exactly.
Have y'all seen the meme going around about when the Falcons interview Belichick and they want to ask him about the adversity and overcoming it, what he did?
No,
and
I
all
didn't
they
see
did
that
is
one.
just says, well, there's this one time I was in the Super Bowl and I was down 28-3. Just that's how I overcame adversity.
Oof, you definitely can't bring that one up to the Falcons.
And he did good in the regular season against teams under 500 outside of one team for the Cowboys.
I keep coming back to, like, Jerry Jones would rather have Mike McCarthy as head coach than Dan Quinn.
Yes.
And does anyone think Mike McCarthy, like,
I'm surprised he got
is an elite head coach in this league?
That's another one that's tough.
See, he goddamn won.
Because of the organization, because of the hand in the cookie jar that Jerry always has.
Everybody was ready to fire him, and Jerry said, no, we're going to hang on.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled the Jason Garrett thing. The analytics guys hate Mike McCarthy.
Why?
And Art. Like, they're all in on Art, too.
Well.
Because of play call decisions, doesn't go for it on 4th and short, all of the things. Where analytics guys are like, you should go for 4th and less than 4 at your 42-yard, all those things.
Quinn to meet the Titans on Wednesday. Okay.
There you go.
Hard pill to swallow, man, 28-3. Then a little debacle from the Cowboys.
Here's the thing about the guys that, like, maybe you don't like on the surface. Don't they all turn into, okay, I'll have to wait and see on this guy, as opposed to just immediately killing him?
Yeah, unless you're going with a guy that's never been in that situation.
I'm just saying, like, if it's not a guy that you love, like, if it's a guy that you're like, oh, man, does it turn into wait and see as opposed to screw him, he's never going to be good? Because I think it goes back to that bigger picture thing where, like, you can give me 11 of these dudes, and, like, how do we really know if we're not sitting in that interview room what kind of head coach they'll make?
So that
I really don't know.
Yeah, you got to trust in the person doing the hiring. Do you trust in Rand? I do. Do you trust in Miss Amy? I do.
And those are the two primary people.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll.
Even if it's Dan Quinn.
Who else is Callahan interviewing with? He's with the Panthers this week again, too? Is that his second interview, I think, with the Panthers?
Babsy, I have it for you.
Yeah, Callahan is with the Panthers and Falcons.
Tennessee, Atlanta, and Carolina this week.
Okay.
Why would you want the Carolina job?
You wouldn't.
So for him, it's probably Tennessee or Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Just starting to put the pieces together. But isn't Atlanta getting Belichick? But if Atlanta was getting Belichick, why haven't they done it? Or has Belichick heard jobs are coming open that we don't know are coming open?
He's just waiting.
Like maybe Buffalo's coming open. Maybe he wants to go coach Josh Allen.
Yeah, he probably would. A lot of people probably do. That'll save him from being Nathaniel.
Man, he threw 3 big play balls last night that were dropped, that were just like
he did.
That you look at that throw and you're like, good Lord, that was an unbelievable throw.
Yep. A couple he missed on, too.
And one is by a man that has literally one of the greatest moments in playoff history with his name attached to it. It's Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, well, he should have got that.
He should have really got that.
615-737-1045. Yeah, Diggs did not have a good day. He also fumbled on the first play of the game. He's just lucky he got batted out of bounds.
It was pointed out he never has a good day against Kansas City.
Yeah. Jason in the borough. Jason, what up?
Hey, guys.
What up, Jason?
How y'all doing?
Good,
I was just
bro.
trying to figure out with that Bills and Chiefs game, I don't understand the Bills' logic. When they had such great momentum, and I think maybe they were leading or maybe they were down a couple points, why they wouldn't have punted the ball and put the Chiefs deep in their own territory instead of going for it with DeMar Hamlin.
Okay, that's an interesting portion of the game. I'm glad you brought that up. I really don't fault them going for it because Kansas City only had 10 men on the field. So if they make it, then you're annihilating the Chiefs. Like, how could you just have 10 men on the field on such a big play? So I didn't really have a problem with that. But what it led to was an issue that we all talk about and I think need to talk about until something's done. Is McCall Hardman fumbling through the end zone and you get a change of possession and a touchback, even though it's not recovered by the defense.
That was huge.
Should that be the way that goes?
Yeah, you can't get it back if you fumble through the end zone. I don't think you can get rewarded with it. Maybe just
should the defense be rewarded though for not recovering it?
No, I think it should. Maybe it should get it on the 2 or something, or but. Yeah.
So change of possession, but not at the 20. Change of possession at like the 10.
Yeah, I probably even at the 5.
A lot of people are like, you shouldn't get change of possession at all because the defense didn't recover the football.
But if the defense making it happen, then I think so.
Right, but in the field of play, like at the 30-yard line, if you fumble out of bounds, you don't lose possession. You get the ball back from where you fumbled it.
Right.
Tennessee lost to Georgia on a play like that.
I don't know, Yor. That's a good question. I think it's situational.
Let's talk about it a little bit when we come back. 615-737-1045. If you fumble through the end zone, because that could have cost them the game. Like, number one, if he doesn't fumble, then they go up 2 scores there, and then it's really hard. But that could have changed the outcome of the game, that call. And
well, the 4th down, too, call a different play.
Yeah, I think they just saw at the line of scrimmage that there were 10 players on the field, and they just did it. Yeah. I think that's what happened. I don't know. I haven't heard them talk about that yet. But you're right. I mean, clearly it didn't work. And you could tell it wasn't going to work when they snapped it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like, he's got something. No, he didn't have nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Doomed.
It was like when Chris Henry used to run around over here and call Dig Dug, just run to darkness.
Cockroach.
Cockroach,
right?
Run to darkness.
Yep.
615-737-1045.
What's happening, good people? Ron Slay here, man. Let's bring it to you, Low T Center in the new year. First of all, Happy New Year, you ladies and gentlemen. We've got time to get out there. Fellas, it's time to get to Low T Center and make it a great one. You've been feeling tired, grumpy, notice lack of motivation and drive. You got weight gain, loss of muscle mass, all of these things happening. This is low testosterone levels, people. Get to it. Low T Center, they come with it right now. Low T Center, only $25 to get your T level tested. Let's get to it. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
I just saw this story from Tennessee, and you said you saw this already. Country music superstar Kane Brown gives rides to people stuck in Nashville snow.
Yeah.
He gave them his number, told them to call whenever they get off work, and he'll come give them rides home. So currently, Kane is like the Uber driver of Nashville right now, said Caitlin Brown.
Live?
I don't know.
Like to be like
He took people to work and then gave him his number to call them when they get done, and he'll come pick them up.
Oh, he probably in his neighborhood.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. In what though?
I don't know. That sounds like it was early on. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, was he in the tank? Right now.
Well, we never missed work.
Well,
y'all didn't.
Oh, yeah. Hunk was a Jack Nicholson meme from The Shining.
Big time. I was going crazy. Joe at home.
You did get to see your dang, my headphones keep popping out.
I did.
Your daughter crawl.
Yeah, and my wife wasn't there for it. So far she's
Oh,
missed.
congratulations to you.
She's so far she's missed her first words.
No.
And she's also missed the crawl.
You know what that means? It didn't really happen.
I videoed it. I videoed it because she kept doing that little shimmer thing that babies do, like that. Hey, I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah, sometimes they just go on like three. They're like a tricycle.
Yeah, and instead she actually started crawling this time, so I was videoing it just in case.
They do it one knee up. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, here I come.
They start backing it up first. They work on the backup, and then they go forward.
Juvenile.
And
That is true.
The system.
Join 1045 The Zone as we head to Vegas to broadcast live from Radio Row. Tune in as 3HL, that's us, gets exclusive interviews, talks with tons of very special guests that you won't hear anywhere else starting February 7th, thanks to Lotte Center, among others. For more information, visit 1045thezone.com.
Can we pretty much guarantee that it's going to be a story
Wait,
outside of the radio row?
Like something's going to happen to us?
You gonna want to hear?
Oh.
You know, one of the more popular
It's
things
Vegas.
that we ever did was
Hey, but you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, that's why we got to give them
Just saying.
so you're telling Slade not to broadcast live everything that may
I ain't
happen.
gonna give them everything.
One of the more popular things we ever did on social media was when we came back from, I think it was Dallas, maybe, with Kirby.
Oh, yeah.
I did questions with Kirby.
It was not Dallas. It was Minnesota, I think.
Minnesota, even better. So, like, our plane was delayed, so I was like, hey, Dawn, let's like, you got a glass of wine, I got beer. Like, you sat down, and Kirby had a beer, and, or something else, I don't know. And we did questions with Kirby. And we did it on, like, Facebook Live, so people were asking questions. We had so many viewers, dude.
I bet.
And Kirby took it so seriously, too.
Yeah, Kirby ain't gonna play with it.
To come up with the correct answers for these people's questions, because, you know, like, he will never say, I don't know. Right. I've never heard him say, I don't know to anything.
He always knows.
Yeah. Yep.
By the way, we're having a meeting tomorrow just to kind of chat about everything, make sure we're all on the same page. Kirby's going to be at the meeting.
Oh,
Kirby's
really?
gonna be in the meeting.
Yeah.
What a disaster. This is going to be a disaster.
Hey, we might need to start this at 8 in the morning.
I might need to drink before I go in the meeting.
Well, we have the show after the meeting.
Well, that's our boss's fault then.
All right, there's stipulations involved. When do we leave? I don't even know.
We leave after the show that went at Tuesday night.
Tuesday.
So June 6th.
It's not June, dude.
June 6th is not correct. February 6th.
The Super Bowl's not been moved to June.
Yeah, like you push it back. Too much snow and ice.
It's going to take a minute to get there.
Is that Tuesday, February 6th?
Yeah.
So we're Wednesday, Thursday, Friday live from Vegas, Radio Row. And so we'll actually be on 2 to 5 locally in Vegas, right?
1 to 4.
1 to 4. They're 2 hours.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, because
I think that's right.
I've already started scheduling interviews, and I've had to email people back and forth, making sure that they're scheduling us for Pacific time.
So we come back Friday after the show on Friday.
Yes.
Okay. I like taking care of this on the air. Because all of this is in an email somewhere. That I
Our
haven't
hotel
seen.
is close enough that Kirby can't kill us on the drive over.
So y'all have all the flight information and everything?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Dawn will be the one reminding you when to check in.
My girl got some.
I will create a sheet for myself. It's just a matter of getting there.
Yeah, once we get situated.
I've never been to Vegas without kids involved.
What?
Ever.
Kids,
Oh,
you're not supposed to take kids to Vegas. That's the worst. That's like that's the abduction capital of like the world.
We did.
Wait, no, because you go and you gamble and then you don't keep an eye on
No,
your kids
we-
and then
we had a
boom,
babysitter.
they're
We took a
gone.
babysitter
They're
with us.
gone.
I mean, slight flex, and there's no way around it. But we were going to Hawaii, and you have to stop somewhere. You can't just like when you're traveling with kids, like they can't just go on an 8-hour plane ride.
That
Why not?
That sounds
Don,
better than my
we're
reason.
so screwed.
I used to go on an 8-hour plane ride.
We're so screwed.
All
Between
right.
Vegas this
Take
year
Hadley
and
on
New
that.
Orleans next year, we're in trouble.
Take Hadley on an 8-hour plane ride. See what happens.
Lord.
I mean, ideally, you want to go to L.A. because then you're just like 5 hours.
LeBron did 13, 14 as a newborn.
Oh, well, it's easier as a newborn.
Bet you the people
is
around
sleep.
you appreciated
Really?
that.
Yeah.
You dope them up. Benadryl, Babs?
Ask Hunt, little
Melatonin.
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, melatonin and Jack.
Hunk who doesn't drink. I don't even
Right.
know how you got Jack Daniels.
No, what's funny is when I
Your
got this
babies
job,
have more to drink than you have.
They have. No, it was sad when I got this job as going away gifts from my old radio station. They bought me Jack Daniels, and I'm going,
Why? Did they
Why?
not know you?
I know they did know me. And that was even my reply. I have 4 bottles of Jack that's been in my pantry
they were like,
for the last 3 years.
You're going to work with Don and Brett. Here you go.
You
this.
might
You
need
need
this.
this.
Yeah.
Break glass.
Schaefer.
Because
Schaefer
you weren't
told
here
me what
yet
was
when he
up.
started, right? Slay Dog?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you were here
we
when he
started
started?
around the same time. Slay
Okay.
started a week before me,
Oh, I got you.
Oh.
or officially a week before me.
Yeah, officially. Yep.
I could definitely see Tom Abraham giving you Jack Daniels
Oh, yeah.
because he knows us.
Yep, like I said, I got plenty of Jack at the house for anybody.
615-737-1045. Lions take out the Buccaneers. I know you were sad about that. Your boy Baker.
I was very sad. But
And
then I'm like
he had
pulling
'em
for
right
the
there.
Lions
Had 'em.
because of their
Because of the story.
Yeah.
Yep. I pull for the story.
And I
I've
like
said that
Dan
forever.
Campbell and you know, his little locker room. Oh yeah, and by the way, Jared Goff, you're good enough for Detroit. You know?
That's such a great line.
Like such a great line.
They call him Dan Gamble. And they were like, is he going to go for 4th down here? And they were like, of course he is. Like, have you not watched Detroit play this year?
This is what he does.
They go for 4th down. And like a field goal would have given him the lead. Like a chip shot field goal in the 4th quarter would have given him the lead, but they go for it.
That was
And they make it.
nuts to me.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
Like what are you doing?
Winning.
Yeah, winning. That's what you say. Winning. Like what are you holding it for?
Well,
man?
listen, at some point your ballsiness is going to catch up with you.
I mean, those were gigantic right there. Ginormous. But Baker kept bringing them back. That's what was impressive.
Yeah.
And then, like, I thought on that last drive he would do it again. Like, I really did. And he threw that pass across the middle, and he, immediately went to his knees. Like, I should
Like
not
he
have
knew.
done. Like, he knew
Yeah.
it when he threw it.
He didn't look. You could see he didn't look back to the right. He didn't. It did not. He didn't see him.
That one will
really
haunt him.
didn't see him. Yep, he did not see him because he was trying to save him for the guy that was in front of him, where he wouldn't get hit, wouldn't get rocked like that. So he threw it behind him a little bit and boop. Leave Dirty. He's at home with us.
You go right back into Italy.
Yeah,
Italy's come up a lot today.
it is, man.
Did you ever go to like a bullfight in Spain?
Nah, I wouldn't. I don't play with them little games.
Well, you can go watch it.
I don't
Nah,
mess
you
with
can't
no
watch it.
horse.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can't watch no bull. Even the people standing up there on the little
They could fall
stoop,
in.
Yeah, and the bull can jump. Like no.
It's
Ain't
just
no need.
unhinged.
Yeah, it's too wild. Everybody got red on. He's seeing everybody. No.
No, don't wear red to the bullfight,
Hey, everybody got it on.
just in case.
No.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I haven't
Check 'em
noticed
out.
that.
People. I'm playing no animals that much. Wow.
You're okay with horses, though. You're not Eric
I
Berry.
mess with horses, yeah.
Have you ridden a horse?
Yeah, hell yeah. My granddaddy got cool horses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, West Tennessee, man.
He's a Tennessee mutt, remember?
Tennessee
Oh,
Mutt.
I remember, y'all.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, I remember.
I didn't know you hung with horses.
Yeah, man. I was on the listen, dog. I was on the equestrian club. Y'all know that. don't
Oh,
you?
my gosh.
No, straight up.
No.
Nah,
I
see?
think I remember you saying you were in the 4-H
I was
club.
most definitely in the fight. No, I was the I was the treasurer in the 4-H club.
Oh, my God. You kept the money in the 4-H club.
Ice cream sandwiches for everybody.
I'm telling you, now and later's, they're only 25 cents a piece.
We ain't good. All I'm saying is, when we got to high school.
I know you when you were a kid. You and the candy lady.
Oh, yeah. I'm in there. I was in the equestrian club, though.
Where?
At Oak Hill.
Oh, Oak Hill.
Oh.
So you were in a play.
Oh, at
I was
Oak
in a
Hill.
drama club.
That's
You
what-
played?
They're just padding the extracurriculars
No,
for
no.
basketball.
And guess what? This was after school activities.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Wait,
I used to go
so
and clean the barn and everything.
You were in a play. What was the role you played again? I forgot.
I was
Macbeth.
Macbeth. No, it was supposed to be Macbeth. It ended up being Miss Smith. Remember, we got her to call in.
Yeah, she
it was
did
the
call in.
importance of being earnest.
That's
Importance of being
I was
earnest. You may or may not have been fried.
No, I was. Well,
You rode a horse drunk.
No.
No. He acted in a play.
We're getting to the horse. We're trying to cycle through the resume here.
Yeah.
You played baseball because you could run in the outfield and catch the ball,
Yep.
but then you had to try to hit.
No.
You don't want the fastball
No
coming
pause
at
for
you.
that. Nope.
So you quit baseball.
Yep.
You joined the equestrian club.
Yes.
What do you do in the equestrian club?
The equestrian club, you clean. You got to start and work your way up. You
Clean all the crap.
Yeah, it was me and Muhammad El Sagir, my boy. He was from Egypt. He about. So you laugh. This ain't funny.
Your stories, man.
No, he was about 5'6" too. Little dude.
Yeah, equestrian.
Boom. Yeah, I was just a big one.
He was the jockey.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but get what?
No, the horses look at him like, you're getting on top of me.
Nah, I was a man in there.
Well, you
In the
were kind of skinny though.
Yeah, and then handling, cleaning the barn.
You were the
high.
man in the barn.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And getting it done. Then I go through, I work my way up. About 2 weeks after, I was able to go out there and feed the horses. I was telling them, man, listen, my granddaddy got horses. I know what to do with horses, but they ain't believe it. So I had to show them. I paid my dues. Then we went on out there probably about 4 weeks in. Me and Muhammad used to go and take the horses out riding.
Muhammad, my man.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, so and this is the only thing. Muhammad used to be able to ride the horses bareback because he was little. I couldn't ride the horses bareback. And boy, Muhammad used to take off holding on to the little hairs on the horse. Boy, on the mane.
The mane?
Yeah, boy, he was gone. I told him we came back, we ain't doing that no more. Because anytime the horse neck goes straight, ooh, that's showtime for the horse. Because usually you go neck up gallop. Horse neck goes straight, good night. Fast. Very. He gonna get there.
Whatever happened to Muhammad, your boy?
Muhammad, what little Muhammad doing? Man, little Muhammad had the coldest bedroom. It was the exact replica of Tony Montana's of Scarface in Egypt.
Really?
This sounds like somebody we need to hang out with.
Man, Muhammad was real.
Tony Montana's bedroom.
Replica. I'm talking about all the way up to the blade.
Did he have piles of cocaine?
Didn't have that. He's too young. But yeah. Man, Muhammad got dropped off to school at the soccer field in a helicopter.
Oh, man.
Muhammad
Seriously?
played. Hey, man, them people, man, all right. I'm telling y'all.
Man's in Dubai right
man,
now.
I'm telling you, it was a bunch of Muhammads. Ahmed El Sagir, Muhammad El Sagir. All my boys, man.
Were they all like 5'6"?
Were they all equestrians?
Nah, Muhammad was the only equestrian.
But he played soccer?
Yeah, Muhammad was fast in soccer. He was a little dude. I played soccer.
They're seriously just padding resumes at Oak Hill.
No, seriously. I was
Oh, yeah, I was the president of the equestrian
Anything
club.
that pops up right now, Slade did it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Man.
Oh, I was also in theater.
I'm telling you.
Drove trucks for a living.
What
What about stock cars? You ever get in
I
there?
was a goalie.
You're the goalie.
Yeah, like, look. can
You had
imagine
them
the
Mickey
mitts?
Mouse hands?
Yeah, and guess what? I said, no, first game, I'm going to do it without them big old gloves because they sweating. You know what I mean? Them big, thick gloves. and it's
Yeah,
hot.
and they smell. And
But then they say, man, I'm telling you, you're going to want them. I'm like, nope. Boy, when they kick that ball, boy, you try to block with your hand, ooh, sting. Real sting. So I asked for the gloves. And I was out there for about 3 games.
3 games? Why 3?
Because I came in the middle of the season. I was bored.
At that point, did you become like the mascot, like over the Pearl Cone Firebird?
No, see, then Coach Smith, he wouldn't let me do silly things. He said, man,
Sounds like you've done plenty of silly things. Equestrian?
Like, nah, that was it. Hey, I'm like a horse whisperer. A little bit.
Dawn, learning a lot here.
I'm just shaking my
Randall says ice hockey.
No, I'm scared.
Oh, yeah. Did you add that?
No, we was up in the mountains, man. We ain't had no ice.
Don't they have ice in the
Not
mountains?
in this one. Not in this mountain. This is a different mountain right here.
615-737-1045 is the number. When we come back, we'll talk about college basketball.
I'm telling y'all the truth, too.
I promise.
I know
Y'all
you
laughing.
are.
38 y'all.
I did something else too, y'all, while I was at school, but I'll tell that later. Anyway, man, you want to go get some jewelry? Yeah, some really nice jewelry, some jewelry that you are gonna love. And if you want to get someone a gift, maybe even that, you should go to Brentwood Jewelry. Yeah, BrentwoodJewelry.com, 7012 Church Street East, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. They always have exceptional style, exceptional deals every single day for over 50 years. Now I go through different phases where I want a bracelet, I want watch, I want earrings, I want a little chain, and then I look back and be like, nah, I don't think so. But one thing you can always do, you can't go wrong with those watches, man. I'm telling you, pre-owned Rolexes, you can go get a gift for someone, and I can guarantee you, still gonna have a 2-year warranty on it, and they're gonna offer extensive online selections. If you go on to BrentwoodJewelry.com, check them out. You can go through everything. And ladies, if you're looking for that really, really special thing, I know at some point, yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. But ladies, go get the men something too, man. We're going to get y'all something. Y'all get us something, though. Exceptional deal for over 50 years. Get to BrentwoodJewelry.com.
All right, great news. Mortgage rates, you've heard they've come down a ton in the past couple of months, and Loan Pronto is helping all of you take advantage of those fixed rates with APRs in the lower fives. You get stuck with a terrible mortgage rate last year, Loan Pronto can help you switch it out for a much better payment right now, and it doesn't matter when you actually bought your house. They can do it fast, they can do it with no appraisal, and they can do it with no extra closing costs. Lower your payment now. If you're buying a new home, now that those rates have come down, Loan Pronto can and will beat anyone else's rate. That is what they do. And here's the beautiful part of Loan Pronto that I loved. Limited paperwork, and you can start the entire process online. Super convenient. LoanPronto.com. Go check them out. Don't wait for the rates to go back up. Seize the moment. Snag a great rate for a new home purchase or a full refi, or you could even just get some cash out of your equity. Loan Pronto, the place to call, 615-499-5780. LoanPronto.com at 615-499-5780. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval.
3HL 1045 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay.
What up, though?
Today just turned into one of those learn more about Slay days.
That's quite a bit.
Mark Mariani just texted.
What moonshine talking about?
Well, he lost his bet.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Let his emotions get in the way.
I was questioning it all the time. It almost came through, though, for him, but yeah.
He went Green Bay. He was texting us all through it. Well, the text got a little lighter as the game went on.
Yes, it did.
But he just said to my tease about basketball. We're going to talk a little college basketball when we come back. He goes, nobody wants to talk about college basketball. We want more Muhammad stories.
Who said that?
Mark Mariani.
Hey. Muhammad was the man.
That's what the song says.
Thing, man. We need to hear. We need to find Muhammad.
Well, in the break, Slay Dog went to looking those guys up. Muhammad and his cousin,
found his
Ahmad.
cousin.
Ahmed, yeah. And there's people riding a camel in there, one of those pictures.
I'm telling you, they real live Egyptians. They ain't playing around with it. They are. That's what they told me. They said, come on, brother. Come back with us, brother.
There was a guy in the chat that was out there lost. Did anybody find him? Do we have any finality on this? You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please. I think it was a bot.
You think it was a bot that was lost?
Well, I mean, he
A
was
lost
saying
bot?
it was raining. It's not raining anywhere around here.
Well, I know, but we're, really popular elsewhere.
Up in bot
That's
land.
true. Well, we asked. Never responded.
Yeah.
He didn't respond.
Yeah.
I mean, Slay asked a good question. If you can reach out on this app and text us, like, to help, why can't you call 911?
Mm-hmm.
Like, please call 911.
Yeah, what you waiting on?
What you waiting on?
Skeet shooting. Now people are asking if you've got any history with certain things.
Now, all you gotta do is ask, man.
Skeet shooting. You ever done that? Ben Jones likes to do that.
No, I've never done that. I've never done skeet shooting. I did. I don't know if I can tell that one. I gotta talk to Coach Smith and them about it, if I can say that one.
Well, they live here.
I know.
Is that a resume builder?
He could be.
This right here, yeah.
He could be listening.
Yeah. Limit.
All right. While you think about it,
limitation. It may be up.
Yeah.
It may be up.
Yeah, be careful there.
Yeah.
if you have to ask that question, then maybe you should ask them.
No, because it was innovative on me and Cliff Hawkins' part. Shout out to my guy Cliff Hawkins.
Cliff Hawkins, who played in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. That was my guy.
Was he in your ear trying to get you when you thought for like an hour that you were going to switch to Kentucky?
No, Jules Kamara was already at Kentucky. He was in my ear. And I knew Cliff was going. Rashad Karoof was going. So it was like, hey, all right.
And Tubby Smith was there, right?
Tubby was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you called Tennessee?
Coach Smith called Tennessee.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Like you were going to do it.
Yeah, I was there. I don't need to inform nobody.
Oh, boy.
We need to make this happen.
Why were you upset?
Because nobody came to see me like everybody else did. Gary Williams came to see Steve Blake from Maryland. Pete Gillen came to see Virginia. From Virginia came to see Travis Watson.
Dude, y'all were loaded.
Tubby Smith came to see Cliff. And
y'all were loaded.
I was very loaded. Everybody was coming.
And nobody came to see you.
Yeah, nobody.
So you were like, all right, I'm going to Kentucky.
So you didn't call. You were just going to go. Coach Smith intervened.
Yes.
Because he thought that was the right place for you.
He told me to go sleep on it. And while I was sleeping on it, he must have been making calls.
So y'all better get up here and get your boy.
Everybody came up there the next day.
The next day?
For 2 days.
Like you woke up and here's everybody?
Yeah.
And you're like, hey.
What y'all doing here?
Did they tell you that they had heard rumblings? No. They just acted like they were there.
They just showed love.
Mm-hmm. They did what they were supposed to do.
They controlled what they could control.
Yeah, they better had.
Did you ever have any interactions with Bobby Knight?
No.
I forgot to ask you.
But Indiana did reach out early.
Yeah.
I think that would have been interesting. He was so real, he might have been able to sway me.
Yeah.
Because I heard how real it was. Mm-hmm. That's what I liked about Tubby. Tubby was so.
Who was the player he got from Tennessee? Kirk Hastings?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, while
was
you're trying to figure out if you can tell a story or not, there were 2 undefeated teams in SEC play going into the weekend. Auburn and Alabama. There is now 1. Tennessee throttled the Crimson Tide 91-71. Connect 25 points for boards. Adu, your boy. Adu is the one that's starting to get national guy talking about Tennessee.
Yep.
Because they didn't realize that Tennessee had one of the best bigs in the country.
That's saying a lot.
And maybe he didn't either.
No.
You know what I mean? Sometimes, guys, it just takes a minute to figure it out.
He didn't believe.
But these little left-handed hook shots.
No, he's right-handed.
I know.
Like,
and
I keep on looking at that like, is he?
His work around the basket.
Yeah.
19 points, 4 boards. Gainey had 15. He's just going to be that all year, just street guy.
No, Adu is so good. Remember we were talking about Tobe Awaka early on in the year and how much he can't get time.
He can't get on the
because
court.
Adu can't get off the court. And he's not getting in foul trouble. Like it's
now you're starting to see the freshmen before you see Awaka.
Yep. And it ain't Tobe's fault. Like you doing everything we ask. Like when you go out there, you give us a great minute. We just can't take him off the floor.
Connect's last 4 games, he's averaging 32 points per game. 25 against Bama, 39 against Florida, 36 against Georgia, 28 against Mississippi State. Most of that coming in the second half. For the season, 18.8 points per game, 4.4 boards. Kentucky has everyone available now. They pound Georgia 105-96. They're a different team. They were already good. Auburn pounds number 22, Ole Miss 82-59, and Vandy falls again. Mississippi State gets Vandy 68-55. Vandy led 12-10. And then a 14-0 run by Mississippi State and never looked back.
His size is going to kill him, man. Auburn, 10 players playing over 15 minutes a game.
That's
crazy.
That's depth.
Nuts. Imagine how fresh they're going to be when the tournament comes.
I saw Peter Burns tweeted, it might have been Cameron in the 90s, but home court advantage for Auburn is different.
By the way, what happened?
They got to go to Bama.
What happened to Duke at Cameron Indoor against Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
13.5-point favorite.
Want to speak on that, Babsy? That's your boy, Capel. Jeff Capel came and did it.
He did.
Of course he did.
What's coming up next, huh?
That would be the 3HL after.
Look at that. All right.
Oh, it's back.
It's back. We're in the off season now.
Y'all better pay attention all day tomorrow to the zone. Never know.
All day. All right. Do the Titans have a new coach by this time tomorrow?
My answer is tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think Buck's timeline's pretty good.
Yeah,
Wednesday?
I like Wednesday, too. I like 48 hours.
Hunk, do we need to go?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. As Slay said, this time of year with everything that's going on, listen to the zone all day long. You should anyway, but as Babsy likes to say, lock it in and rip the knob off.
Rip the knob
I was once a
off.
smuggler.
You were a smuggler? More on that tomorrow. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be.